What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy VapeCoach, and we are back again in your live. Guys, today, another stack double elimination bracket. What is today even? Today is going to be Tuesday. I have no idea what it is on the calendar, but I'll tell you this. It is going to be Omega Stack coming up first. Going to be AttackPotency taking on Disarted after that. Of course, it wouldn't be one of our streams without Rasul taking on Groxer from South America. Theramin taking on Legenda, and Ryu taking on Abbo. Chat, it's going down right now like 4 flat tires. No Computerson today. He's at an interview. We hope he gets it, chat. And other than that, I gotta say what's up to this amazing community. What is going on, Papita, Big Evan in the building, Octopi, John Cena, Lady of Chaos, Crime Rider, Matthew, and so many more, chat. Let's get you to it and let's go. AttackPotency and Disarted, you are clear to start your engines. Let's get going. Match number 1 starts now. And what is up to this incredible community? As always, guys, great to see you again. Noisy Justice, I see you hanging out. Significant Iron, one of our goats in the scene coming through. And by the way, DJ up in the building. He's about to get himself banned, and I kind of like that. Chat, here we go. It's going to be Disarted coming out of 9Z, taking on AttackPotency coming out of Sin. Let's go!
Viltrumite rule brings order and control.
All right, chat. I'm getting all settled. Gotta remember how to do solo commentary. People forget, but I do not. Let's see what we're cooking with. Let's see what we're looking with. Right now, Disarted, though, coming out with that Havoc piece. AttackPotency, probably the best Omni-Man you will see this side of the Mississippi. Throwing the big boulder at his back. 9 out of 10 dentist. Not going to recommend that. However, we are going to be the 10. MK throwaway. What's going on? And by the way, yes, we do hope he nails that interview. Said listening to Vape and installing a water heater is peak. Let's go. Install that heater again and again. Chad Codex, what's up, man? I see you in I see you up in the building. All right, AttackPotency, I look away for 1 second, and he is putting belt to ass in this particular situation. Disarted trying to do anything about this, but however, there's going to be a big grab on this. Remember, chat, an international tournament. It's late MK1's life cycle, so we'll take anybody we can get, and this is going to be the best of the best. AP going to be starting off hot and heavy, and he's going to be getting it done. Round 1, going to AP.
Round 2, fight.
All right, chat, let's see how things are going to be looking. He says, Hope Computerson was able to wake up in time. Oh, I talked to him just a little while ago. AP, he's doing just fine. And by the way, the way things are sounding, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see if our man's going to be getting employed. I know that word scares a lot of us, but we got to look forward to it. Lowe's coming out into the scoop, coming from Diz. Diz right now working on a bit of a round here himself. However, that whirly bird coming through, that big boot not going to get it done. Dr. Doomish, what is up? All right, pressing on through. Disarted, though, going to be getting down 1 by AP, though. Still finds a way to mash out and take his turn. And now AP trying to instill their frames. AP with almost a very solid pickup. And by the way, Dr. Doomers, I do see you on that 20 stream streak. What is up, man? Thank you so much again for all the love. All right, guys, it's going to be a long double elimination tournament, and you guys are stuck with me, because if not, I'll get sad. Down 1. AP, though, continuing to mash out. Disarted, though, in some trouble. Is AP going to take this? No, we've got some down 2 candles, but a big Darius, but the helping hand going to take it home. What is up, by the way? Cobra Tango up in the house. All right, chat, we are all tied up just like me and Computerson when he's not at a job interview. Tell me what your guys' LP. Remember, guys, you are the second co-commentator today. Big scoop coming out of Diz. Diz right now looking to get this done. Diz on the run. Low into the scoop. AP calling it out. However, that is going to be some high-quality bait on the form of that striker piece. All right, Disarted, what do you got for us? Those thunderclaps going to be making mincemeat out of you. That is going to be a solid punish, though. On the form of the armor, going to be swiping right past Darius. AP taking him airborne on this one. Up to the stratosphere goes AttackPotency. And what kind of damage are we looking at, chat? This should not give him the life lead. However, it should be somewhat close. AP looking to get this done right here and right now. Disarted, though, this is not ideal. 9 out of 10 proctologist, not going to recommend this. However, the overhead not going to pay off. Disarted goes with another helping hand, but that's a punish. And Disarted can't break away. And that is it. AP getting that galactic punish, sending it home, and 1-0. Going to be your current score. I know Disarted told me, by the way, he was watching some Invincible before this. It looks like he gets to watch a lot more now. Once again, 1-0 going to be your current set score. AP taking that one home. Let's go take a look at that replay. Once again, brought to you by this community. All right, guys, strap in. It's a long night of fights. We have North America, we have South America, we have the Middle East, and we have Europe, all represented. 4 regions coming through in this global showdown, chat. Let's take it back your way. Let's see if AP can keep that streak up, or does Disarted have anything to send his way? Let's go!
Omni-Man.
And what is up, Octopi? What is up, Darth Zimby? Welcome everybody back. And yo, what's up, Chicken Arm saying, I think AP has improved so much. I have to agree with that, man. AP has looked incredible. And let me ask you guys, by the way, who's your guys' personal favorite player to watch in the entire scene? And if you guys say it's me, of course, that's going to be a true answer, you know. You don't have to say it, but I mean, we all know it. I asked that to the YouTube side. I asked that to the Twitch side. What's going on? Run to music all day says, what's up? Make sure you like the stream and make sure you subscribe. 2 trillion to say my personal favorite strategy. That's not a bad pick whatsoever. How about everybody else? Who do you guys like watching? Let me say me personally, it's gonna be Faisal, man. Ain't nothing better than that Sheng. He's a very handsome man, by the way, and that makes me angry, chat. Okay, Big Scoop is gonna be no good. Filter might stance on the loose. And Octopi saying eggshell. Kaiser saying Trillion is fun to watch. Yes, he is. Overhead. All right, still pushing on through. That's gonna be all AP making mincemeat out of Disarted, though. He is going crazy. All right, chat. Once again, by the way, 100 viewers in between both platforms. What is up? And let me just say, man, AP is looking incredible. The number 1 seed in today's tournament. Disarted coming in as the number 4, but he's looking for that upset. Gonna need a lot more of that down 1 overhead technology coming from Diz. All right, AP trying to push through. AP, though, getting scooped. Here comes Diz. He says Moaz. Moaz is very entertaining. People forget, man. Still going, still rolling. That's a punish on the side of Diz. Mohammed saying crazy power, man. Are you talking about my biceps? Of course you are. Overhead slice coming on the side of Diz, and now he's starting to have a round of his own. This is going to be his first one in quite some time. That should be a punish. No, just goes for the Chicago punish. All right, Chad. Disarted, though. This is not going to be an easy finish by any stretch of the imagination. This is not going to be easy, Chad. He's not gonna be able to get it done just like that, and he gets it done just like that. Disarted, gonna be tying things up. And MK Throwaway says, I like watching Noir. I will say, I will give Noir credit. He is pretty fun to watch, not unless you're on the receiving end of that, though. And once again, if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like and subscribe. It definitely does help out the channel. And thank you guys all again so much for being here. Everybody watching from around the world. All right, but chat, we've got to hit peak. We've got to go again. And again, if you're watching this, by the way, this is not a rerun. You are watching this live. This is currently Tuesday, April 20 of the 1st. It's a wild prediction sick. Hey, man, we did have predictions earlier. You got to be here in time, by the way. Octopi, you forget that. Disarted, though, with the lead. AP in some trouble, but a big whippopotamus, the deadliest animal in the kingdom. I'm not a geologist, but I know my species, chat. AP taking this one up to the stratosphere. Here we go. Jump in's coming through. Here comes AP. Disarted, though, able to get a bit of an interruption. This should be the beginning of the end. If Disarted goes full double pistol chesties on this. Disarted looking for a bit of a Chicago punch, but the Filtra might spend the fatal blow. And that is going to be checkout on aisle 6. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. And that is going to be it, I believe. You got to check with the cat. What's the cat saying? Oh, chat, this isn't looking good. Oh, Jesus, he's dead. And a 2-0 score coming from AttackPotency just like that. That Viltrumite stance. The gift that just keeps on giving. And I appreciate that, chat. All right, you see what I'm looking at. AP currently on a 2-0 score right now. However, this is Disarted going to be trying to battle his way back. We're going to see how his plight goes as we get you to the very next match. Keep in mind, by the way, coming up next is going to be Rasul taking on Groxer. That connection is going to be absolutely horrendous, and I'm clearly here for it, though. What's going on, by the way, Big Beef? So that timestamp was clearly AI. People forget, man. AI is a thing. We need to submit to our AI overlords. Chat, let's go! I don't do this often anymore, chat, but I'm gonna have a couple beers with you guys, all right? I want you guys to enjoy these responsibly. Let's get you back to that very next match. And Disarted, though, not making any switches. I'm gonna get it done. It's gonna be with this character. Let's make some noise!
Round 1, fight.
And all right, these two pushing on through, going old school, bounding down. Disarted, though, often starts off with those leads. It's AP, though, who is able to make their way back. Dr. Doomage going crazy. I see you with those rip heads emotes. Like I always say, man, taking on a good Omni-Man is like it's like being a short man at the urinal. You're gonna have to be on your toes. And Disarted is doing exactly that. 7 stream streak for Vapor, by the way. Welcome back to the channel. And that is going to be all G to the G's. Disarted working on this comeback 1 round at a time, and that is going to suffice, at least for now.
Round 2, fight.
By the way, guys, let me know how everything sounds, the audio levels, the mic levels, the game levels. Is anything need to be turned up, down, or on? You guys always got to let me know. And a White Claw, we watching calories around here. Let me find out you guys are watching calories. I'm a high-calorie individual. We deserve those calories. Right now, Disarted deserves that punish, though. Jumping over a guaranteed 1. Trying to call out Darius, though. Access denied. Blows out the guts, giving him that Taco Bell treatment, chat. He says, when are you going to play? October 32nd. I'm there. Nice. All right, Disarted, though, finding his way to the corner. AP is looking better, worse for wear on this. AP in some trouble. Disarted being very careful about any and all of that. Goes for the scoop. AP's not having it. And this could be a generational comeback. AP decides to burn the meter. However, Disarted says stay in the corner. This is where you belong. One more from either player could send this one home. Once again, if you're on the YouTube side, be sure to like and subscribe. Oh my goodness, though, what was that, a trade? Big stomp. And look at Diz right now trying to avoid this. AP gonna find it. Are you kidding me? AP, he is the Michael Jordan of killing Disarted, and right now he is on set point. This is not a drill, Chad. Chad, you see what I'm seeing? You absolutely can. Jumpin's coming in. Jumpin's coming out. Down one, double down one. Disarted, though, he needs this round. He's got the lead, but we've seen AP do more with less. Grabs coming all day, left, right, and center field. Let me see if I can fix something real quick, Chad. Don't mind me. Try to fix an audio level or two. All right, as I turn around, by the way, Disarted is already up in the air. This is not good for him. I don't know how to fix this, chat. I don't know how to fix this. I think we're good to go, though. I think we're good to go. What's up, everybody? Once again, watching from around the world. My name is VapeCoach. Sometimes we do events. Sometimes they're good. However, Disarted, though, that life bar is melting right in front of his face. Disarted gets his right on the scoop. Kill him. Kill him now. Oh, he doesn't have meter. He doesn't have meter. Is that a flawless block? That's a punish. And goes for the Chicago punish. However, AP is still very much alive. This is scary, Chad. I was not prepared for this. And that's going to be all Diz. He's not enough. It's not enough. And the helping hand going to send that one home. Disarted. Burning the meter and getting it done. 2-1 going to be your score. No sweeps, at least as of right now. What a performance coming out of 9Z zone. Disarted. And Chad, I forget how hard this is to commentate by myself. How did I do this for a year straight? I have no idea, Chad. Either way, we're getting back to it, though. Didn't expect for Diz to go for the roll. Hey, man, not many do. Either way, let's get you back to it. Cage Fighter says you should get Connie in a tournament. Yeah, we just had Connie in a 3-day tournament. It was about a month ago. And we just broadcast that live today, by the way, on YouTube. Chad, we're doing some reruns, Chad. We're trying to milk the content.
Darius, Striker.
What's up, everybody? Yo, what's up, Blackjack? So I'm here. You can start for real now. I got you. I got you. And by the way, Cucumber coming through with that very spicy raid. A huge shout out to one of Meow Wolf's finest. Cucumber, hopefully you had an incredible stream. I see you getting better out there. And we want to see you back in the fight night. But right now, we want to see if Disarted can send us to a game 5 again and again. Yo, Carnage in the chat. That is a rare sighting. What's up, man? Spicy Orzo chilling with the gold vape. Right, airbound and down up to the stratosphere. This is going to be AttackPotency Airlines again, chat, and again. And going for a little bit of whirly-bird action. Darius happy to suffice in that manner. And now AP, this is just simply his world, and we are just living in it, chat. And that makes me angry. All right, AP says if you're not pushing, I'm pushing. I've been there, man. Am I right? It started with a beautifully placed counter, though. That was a nice duck. That was a mallard duck. Perhaps even a diver duck. Whirly bird yet again. I don't know if that's a punish. I don't know a lot of things, chat. Didn't graduate from college and, of course, didn't graduate from high school. We don't need any of that. And this is Diz, though. He looks like he's on the verge of being down by only one round. One more coming from Disarted. He goes for it. Are you kidding me, Diz? Why are we getting hit by that? I don't know, chat. 1050 health. What is the cat going to say? Oh, he's alive. He's very much alive. Hey, hopefully you're doing well, Carnage. Welcome back to the chat. And now this is gonna do it. AP on set point. Disarted, though, he has been getting robbed by that Viltrument stance. And that absolutely makes me sad, chat. However, this is not a time to update your Facebook profile. It's a time to watch these two gents go at it. And yo, what's up, Vice? Thank you so much for playing today, by the way. All right, Jumpin's coming in. Disarted, though, not able to get that shimmy until he is. Keep your eyes peeled, chat. This is peak cinema right now. I demand that you keep your eyes peeled. Okay, no punish on any and all of that. And Sonny says, watching this in mute, as you should, man. You sound like you're fun at parties. All right, overhead yet again. Big over. Oh, that's weird. He was able to block it until he's not. AP coming through. I'm sorry, Disarted coming through. And Disarted getting some damage. However, why does it feel like AP's still going to find his way back? X actually put a hold on that. That is going to be it, chat, and that is going to get it done. Disarted coming through, and Disarted only down by 1 point. Keep in mind, AP is going to be on set point himself, and Significant Iron coming through with our first 5 bomb of the day. Significant Iron, thank you so much for everything you do for the stream, supporting the players' prize pool, supporting the stream itself, and keeping us going, dude. My goat, Big Iron. Chat, I'm hyper today. I drank 5 Red Bulls. I was up for 19 hours and I wasn't sure I'd have energy. I have too much energy, chat. I see 80 people here on the YouTube side, and I see 120 on the Twitch side. It's a great time to be an MK1 fan. But not if you're AttackPotency. You do not want to see this game 5. Overhead helping hand. Blood ball's coming through. AP gonna be clapping that one away. Up block in chat, that's gonna do it, and that is gonna send us to our very first game, number 5. And that is gonna do it, chat. Disarted needs one more, but so does AP. Disarted able to win 2 straight. Let's see who's gonna get it done, and let's go take a look at that replay. All right, Chad, one more to send it home. Olimar in the building, Disarted, saying, what the hell even is this set? I don't know, Chad. People forget, man. Chad, let's get you back to that final match. Zoro with the follow. Appreciate you a ton. And all I gotta say, yes, Iron, thank you again for that sub bomb. Hey, man, I appreciate everything you do for the stream. Hopefully, we're giving you your money's worth. And Chad, get ready for Pete. Get ready for one last match. Rasul and Groxer, get those invites locked and loaded. You will be up next. And Chad, let's go. Fly Reaper, what's going on? I see you with that silver vape, by the way, provided by Big Significant Iron. Thank you so much for being here.
2 things which no one needs.
And AP making a bit of a switch here on the cameo side. There's nothing on the line, not yet, but there could be in the future. And AP is saying, get me into that winners finals. Chad, let's go! And once again, we are cooking. We are good looking. At least this chat is. For me, I mean, I gotta get that beauty sleep. People forget, man, but I do not. All right, what do we got here on the side of AttackPotency? Yo, what's up, Mark? Dude, welcome to the chat. I see you on the YouTube side. Claps coming out, but so is the Crystalline. AP right now does not have the lead. Disarted, if he's able to make this comeback, this would be generational. If I live in the US, I'd say a few players, lawyers interested. What are we talking about here? All right, down one's coming out. And by the way, Sinnington coming through. Big Sinner coming through with a sub. Our 6th of the day to make it not 7, but 6. Sinner, thank you so much. All right. Slams him down. AP on the verge of coming back. 6 subs on the day. This community is going crazy. And that is going to send it home. I don't think that's going to kill, though. What is the cat going to say, chat? What does the cat say? Don't you dare lie to me. Oh, he's alive. Oh, he's very much alive, chat. All right, don't leave AP alive. You will not. You will regret it. See, we got the scoop, but no way! Disarted trying everything under the sun, but it is not going to prevail, and AttackPotency going to be getting that one done.
Fight.
And Cobra Tango saying, Chad, your boy needs a gifted sub for the first time. Hey, man, all I can say is generous community, generous Chad, and Cobra Tango looking for that sub out there, but AP looking for that win out there. Helping hand, he Viltrumite stand. I'm upset, Chad. I'm pissed. In fact, I'm royally pissed. Okay? And AP looking to put the curtains on this one. However, this one still a little bit far from over. Scoop coming out. And Ross, do not worry. I will be getting Groxer in the building. Just send me the invite. Flawless block. However, Disarted starting to run out of chances. That life bar starting to run out. AP is mashing, and I appreciate that. Blowing out the guts, giving them that Taco Bell treatment. And an overhead Chad. One more coming from AP. Oh, and this, no, he drops it. Disarted, getting one more chance. However, AP is going to be Viltrumiting, stancing all his way through that, and that is going to send it home. AP with a 3-2 score, and Significant Iron coming through with a 20 bomb. Significant Iron saying, let's blow this prize pool wide open just like that, and a 20 bomb on the board. Iron, thank you so much for not only the 20 bomb, but also the 5 gifted subs. We're on a hype train, chat, as AttackPotency going to be making his way into the winners finals. And all right, we got 20 clams to play for. Who is going to go get it? Once again, shout out to our GOAT Iron in the house. All right, by the way, Mr. Soursog saying, watching Vape on the clock, you're getting fired. We're all getting fired, chat, except for Computerson, who's probably going to have a job after today. And I hate to say it, chat, but you know what? Our man's got to spread his wings. But, chat, with that result, we've got to send AttackPotency on through to the winners finals. However, chat, we are still a long way from done. You thought we were done? Think again. Moving down to the lower side is, of course, going to be Disarted. However, we'll see where his run ultimately ends up. $20 on the board coming through from the GOAT Iron himself. And now, chat, we cannot stop here. We've got to keep going. We've got to achieve peak. Coming up next, I give you Rasul coming out of Kazakhstan, Groxer coming out of Argentina, I believe. These two are about as far away on the planet as they can get. And chat, let's get this started. Invites are out. Let's go! By the way, 100 people on the YouTube side. What is up, everybody? 140 here on Twitch. We are vibing collectively. That is about 2 billion people watching. I know, I checked it myself, chat. All right, let me see. Let me get the scoreboard set up. We are going down and bound. The connection, by the way, is going to be horrendous. But don't worry, chat, because I don't have to play. Professional tournament organizer, by the way. Groxer, get up in here now. And by the way, Continuous Diecast says, I'm so glad you're streaming on YouTube because I don't use Twitch, dude, any single time, man. Glad to have you guys here. I'm glad you guys actually like this content. And we're just having some fun at the end of the day. And Octopi, yes, he was. What is the correlation, though? Octopi, I need you to do some homework for me. All right, Chad, let's do it. It's Groxer, it's Rasul. Groxer coming out of Combat Zone. Rasul coming out of Team Lyra. Let's get it. The connection, by the way, looks inspirational. This looks high as Computerson yesterday. Am I right, Chad? Tip jars right there. All right, let's get it, gentlemen. Go AFK, show us how it's done. And by the way, it says, Continuous says, I appreciate you, Vape, for providing me with high-quality MK1 matches around the clock. Hey, dude, it is no problem. And look at Ryu in the chat. He's saying it's playable. That's just down the street. We've all been here, chat. And I'm tired of pretending like we haven't. All right, Groxer and Rasul. This is it, man. Exactly. There's 20 clams on the board. That's a lot of clams. If I had 20 clams, guys, you would never see me again. I would change my name. MK Throwaway says, ping is looking good. Oh, you better believe it. And Cucumber's saying it's perfect. Guys, should we just throw Cucumber in the tournament? He's willing to play. All right, Rasul, what do you want me to do? Ross, there's literally nothing I can do. Because if he hosts it, it's going to be even worse. All right, gentlemen, we'll go on AFK. Show us how it's done. These guys are trying to psych each other out. All right, Groxer coming out first. Says, you know what? I'm doing this thing. And by the way, Kaizen saying you definitely put it in the work, Vape. We try, man. We try. A huge shout out, by the way, to Shutter for helping me do this thing. Without him, I would not be able to get this done. Groxer and Rasul, that's a match made in heaven or hell. Depends on which side you want to look at it. Chad, let's get it. Y2J saying I'm upset. I'm upset more. All right, Chad. Just remember, at the end of the day, it is nighttime. And just remember, you guys are stuck with me. Let's go! Y2J, I'm doing very well, by the way. I'm on like 19 hours of no sleep. At the same time, though, I couldn't let this tournament go to waste. I saw who was in this event, and I said, you know what? We've got to show people peak. And Spicy Order said, why is Vape always yelling at us? I have no idea, but you guys stick around, so I'm going to keep doing it. All right, ping is looking great. This is going to be looking inspirational. Rasul coming through with that Mars connection. Groxer looking like he's on Neptune. At least we're in the same solar system. Shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson. Said no sleep. He said that's all for me, folks. Gotta go to bed. Have a great evening with Significant Iron. Thank you so much, by the way, for everything you do for us here on stream. He said, Vape, why are you doing this to us? Because I care. And that's right, Chad. I do this because I care. I make you guys play in 450 connection because nobody else is willing to. But I'm that guy. However, Rasul with a tremendous lead, and Groxer trying everything under the sun. However, Groxer not going to be finding that result, and that is going to be Rasul taking the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Groxer right now, though, he is playing underwater here. He is going to have to get something going. This doesn't hold up, though. We can try to have Groxer host the hill. I will speak from experience in saying that in Latin America, it is kind of tough, though, if they host the COP against Europe. However, Groxer, he is trying, but Rasul, he is the king of the ping. We are moving in, we are moving out. Reminds me of last Friday night, but this is going to be... What the hell is today? I haven't slept in a while. Davis Devil, thank you so much for the follow, and No Nukes, thank you so much for the follow. And Rasul putting on a very much Rasul-oriented performance. Great commentary, Babe. Thank you guys so much. There's going to be a punish, though, coming on the side of Groxer. Not dropping this one. He's looking in prime position to take the lead here. And there's going to be the shimmy neutron, and that is going to be you having to pay the troll toll. What's up, by the way, Adam Murphy? What's up, my goat? Adam Murphy, you are just in time to see this rain main go to town. And right now, this town is not big enough for the both of them. And by the way, Iron is saying, where can I view Resi? What are we saying? I don't understand, Iron, but tell me, I'll answer. I wish I could follow 6 or 7 more times. Hey, Davis, thank you so much, man. Welcome to the channel and welcome aboard, man. You're officially part of the Vape family. And that's a gift and a curse. Ask Y2J. However, trying to swing still, and that's going to be all Groxer. Groxer throwing it down. Groxer with a tremendous life lead. This is falling apart for Rasul. Finally, he is meeting his match, or so it would appear. And falls to the face. Ooh, Brian Cox. Oh, yeah, no, that guy's cool, too. Like me some British accents. Does it Vape do comment for any other thing, like example, sports or boxing? That's actually what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a boxing commentator or a WWE commentator. However, right now, we're in some Mortal Kombat right now. Having a good time. 1-0 on the score. Coming from Groxer. Oh, where can you find restreams? Oh, Iron, on the YouTube channel. And One Arm Bandicing the Connection is asked. It's a worldwide event, man. There's nothing we can do. And if anybody doesn't want to follow that YouTube, be sure to check it out right here. No Nooch most recently coming through with that follow. All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it, though. We need to achieve peakness. 1-0 going to be your current set score. Let's send it back your way.
Rain.
What's going on, Cucumber? Tell me.
Sector. Temple of Cataravala.
Match number 2. I'm staring at this one. My eyes are peeled. I literally have no eyelids, chat.
High mage.
And the Russians, what did you think of WrestleMania? I'm not gonna lie, man, I have not watched it. I am so locked into this. I stopped watching wrestling about 3 or 4 years ago. But I still watch amateur wrestling, though. That's what they call me VapeCoach for. I was a wrestling coach in high school here in California. All right, a significant Iron. You have yourself a great night. Is it one on MK1? I'm exhausted right now, Cucumber. I've been up for like 20 hours. But you know what? We can't stop the stream. We legally can. There's $20 on the board. Oh, Jesus. Water beating fire in this situation. However, that is going to be a punish and a half. However, Cucumber. Tomorrow I should be down. Maybe after Shark Tank. Maybe before Shark Tank. However, hats coming out. Rasul in the lead. And by the way, One Arm Bandit, welcome aboard, man. Great to have you here. Demon Slayer says hello, everyone. W Stream, what's up, man? So I watched for the first time in about 6 or 7 years. Hey, Rush, you're always welcome here. And Rasul gonna be taking, ooh. Rasul gonna be picking up the change on that one and gonna be taking it home.
Round 2. Fight.
And I'm getting back used to solo commentary, chat. So there's a couple gaps. Humor me for just a little while I get back into the zone, the auto zone. We are not sponsored. We're actually being sued by them. That's coming out on the loose. And now, right now, Rasul is going to be zoning this man. Rasul coming out with a very much more zoner-oriented approach. However, Rasul says, I'm actually over here. That's coming out on the loose. However, Groxer trying to make his way in. That's going to be a punish coming from Grox. And Groxer not able to go full double pistol chesty on that. However, he will live to see another day, will Rasul. Flamethrower's coming out. We are slamming it all the way back down. By the way, guys, as it stands right now, courtesy of Significant Iron, going to be a $20 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here. Word is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Help support the event series, help support the player base, and keep MK1 alive. Down 2, but that's going to be a punish, Groxer. You got to break, but he decides to, that is going to be it. And Rasul going to be taking a 1-1 score. We are all tied up. And believe it or not, Octopi, yeah, we used to go solo the entire time. It was just me screaming at people for 3 hours. I don't know what you guys know about coughing up blood at 3 a.m., but at the same time, we do this because we care. All right, chat, 20 clams on the board. And let's see how the ping looks. It can't be that bad, chat. Yeah, that's great. That's great. He said, does Rasul play anyone else? Just Lao, from what I understand. Just Kung Lao. Some things are best done solo. That's just like my love life. All right, let's go, Chad. Let's go. So get him, Groxer says KZN. What's up, man? Combat Zone? We got some Combat Zone players in the house. Of course, Groxer going to be represented by them. Rasul coming out of Lyra. I believe that is a mostly North American team, but they are spreading their wings. Rasul going to be spreading that sector overhead puff. Nice low coming out. Remember, you want to stay in Johnny's mansion, though. Interesting technology we see out of Big Rasul. However, we're going to be stopping any and all projectiles. Please keep your hands and feet inside the Rasul Express when you're getting zoned out by him, Chad. It's impressive. All right, Groxer says you want to zone. Let's go ahead and zone, baby. And right now, Rasul, he is the Michael Jordan of throwing stuff at you. Dive kicking his way into those DMs. And Groxer says, you know what? I'm more than happy to play this gameplay with you. However, you don't want to do it for too long. Sweeps coming out in the nooch. Fireball's coming out as well. That's going to be a punish and a half. Yes, sir. And Rasul Playing a zoning Kung Lao in this ping has to be less than ideal, however. We don't have a choice. They've both made it this far legally. One of them must die. And that makes me sad, chat. Rasul making a case for one of the best zoners in Mortal Kombat 1, and that is going to send it home. Rasul officially takes that lead. Rasul, a perennial top 8 contender in these events. And by the way, Elmar saying, who is Groxer? He's a very sweaty rain coming from Argentina. Good use of that. Uses the Tremor, by the way, not a combo you see too often. Down one coming out. 1-1 into. Okay. Yeah, I would actually make a case for saying Groxer is one of the best rains you'll see. Maybe not in this ping. You guys see him on that Latin America connection. He goes crazy. Right now, though, he is living up to that legend, as we can see. A bit of a whiffopotamus on that. It's our second sighting of that animal today. And by the way, Kaizen rooting for Groxer. Of course you are. And by the way, thank you so much for the follow on the YouTube side. Thank you so much for the subscription. If you've not already, consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel. Try to like it like 6 or 7 times, chat. People forget that. And this is not going to hit. This is not going to hit whatsoever. All right, Rasul is now out of a fatal blow, at least for the next 10 seconds. And this looks like Groxer keen to zone, and Groxer going to tie this up. All right, Chad, you can see what I'm seeing. Groxer right now coming out of South America. It will be Rasul coming out of Kazakhstan. Coming out of the CIS region, I do believe that is. I'm not a geologist, but I do believe that is where it is on the map. Maybe somebody can correct me. I don't know. Forget, Chad. All right, Rasul trying to out-pizza the hut, saying, you want a zone? I got something for you. Groxer, unfortunately, with the hitbox on this hat, it is not going to be helping him out. He's going to have to make his way in. AttackPotency saying Rain's match so much, he might have a point there. However, we're going to be getting some combo damage. This is going to be Groxer's first. Drops it, though. You got to blame the connection on that one. And Virtual Pilot, Peterson actually had a job interview. We're actually hoping he gets it. We'll see what happens. He's trying to bring some extra funnies to Vape's Fight Night, along with everybody else. All right, 50 seconds left on the board, chat. By the way, after this, it will be Theramin taking on Legenda. If you're enjoying the Rain play, it should be continuing. All right, what's the mix gonna be? Doesn't get the shimmy, but does use the armor. Very good knowledge of the frames, and that, chat, one more is gonna send it home, and that is going to be Rasul taking a 2-1 lead. And this connection, I'm telling you, anything can happen, but Rasul trying to win this match right here now, does not want to even sniff the potential Game 5. Chat, let's send it your way. Back to that replay. Once again, as it stands right now, the winner of this tournament will be receiving a crisp $20 bill provided by Significant Iron. Chat, let's get it sent back and let's go. And Kaizen, by the way, just hate watching, but you know what? That pumps the numbers up, and I appreciate that, Kaizen.
Kung Lao, Rain, Sector.
And DJ Crush, I don't like you being in my chat, but at the same time, I kind of like it. What's going on, my man?
You can't beat Outworld's high mage.
DJ Crush, look at this Kung Lao. It's Rasul. You're very familiar with him. And Eddie Chill coming through with a 7 bomb. Can we get Real Stark Sickender or online Kale in these events where I can sign up? We can get online Kale. We can get Real Stark. But we probably can't get Sickender. Eddie Chill, thank you so much for that 7 bomb. Depleted, what's going on? And by the way, Y2J, I love you more. Our love cannot be separated legally. All right, by the way, Ryu has not played yet. Be on the lookout for him. He will be coming up in 2 matches. And by the way, Eddie Chill, thank you so much for that. A 7 bomb to make this a $27 prize pool. Cobra Tango, yes, it's a very good point. It's very rare we do see Sickender. Very high-level player. At the same time, though, I don't know if Vape's Fight Night Worldwide Edition is going to be quite what the man is looking for. However, I'll tell you this, Groxer right now enjoying that lead. Can he maintain it is going to be the ultimate question. Chat, we are lurking, we are working, and perhaps even twerking. And Groxer slowly losing that life bleed. Not like this. And once again, Groxer trying to floss block. He's getting hit by literally all of this. Okay. Let's see what we got, Chad. Let's see what we got, and that's gonna be all Rasul. He's taking it home.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's get rolling and let's get going. Once again, these guys going all kinds of crazy. Welcome everyone back to Vape's Fight Night. Rasul sitting comfortably on set point. And Groxer, he knows that this is going to be one of his paths to freedom, but who zones better than Kung Lao? You gotta ask. And Gabriel not enjoying this gameplay too much, but then, hey, that opens up the doors for some hate watching, Chad, and I'm here for it. Oh, he had it. He was a little bit too slow on the draw. And Groxer right now, you gotta get used to the international ping. Into the air we go, slams it down. Chad, this is inspirational. This is why we're here, Chad. And Groxer, he has continued to get hit by every single one of those. He's got to do something about it here and now. Rasul with an overhead, it's not going to land. 1-1 into the low, however, we do have the spin to win. Disarted saying it's great to see the Latin American players struggling with this. Let's be honest, Chad, there's not a Rasul in every region. He's going to be region locked in EU. We brought this to them. All right, water bubble is up, 30 seconds left on the board. And now Rasul, though, he still does hold that sector fatal blow. That's a punish, and that should be the round. Rasul gonna be going down. And what's up, by the way, close to 300 people in between both streams. Great to have everybody watching from around the world. And a huge shout out to, by the way, Eddie Choke for coming through with that 7 bomb. 27 clams on the board. It's a lot of clams, chat. I personally do not have that amount of clams. But if I do, there will be signs. Everything's gonna be gold-plated here at Bates Fight Night, guys. And then guess what? I'm gonna stop inviting you guys. 1-2. However, Hat's coming through on the loose. Rasul currently does not have the life lead. Groxer trying to pick this one up. Wants to send this to a game 5. However, Water Jet's coming out. You can see Groxer clearly paying that water bill this month. A man of the people, a man that is very environmental friendly. So I assume Computer's asleep. He's at a job interview, Y2J. He's trying to get employed. That makes me angry. I'm just kidding. It makes me very happy. Our man is growing up here. All right, Rasul's got the lead. Rasul trying to zone this man out. This has to be frustrating, Chad. Overhead, no good. And Rasul slowly but surely starting to pull away. Calls it out, but still gets hit. What is this character? Groxer, though. He cannot be depleted now. He's got to find his way in. And Groxer, 29 seconds left. Rasul throwing all the hazards at him. And wait. All right, one more breaker. You better be perfect here, Groxer. All right, trying to make his way in. Can he tag him? But no! And the Hat's landing yet again, and Rasul wins by a 3-1 score. And I will tell you, Chad, it might not be the most fan-friendly playstyle, but at the end of the day, if it's effective, you gotta get what you gotta go with what your gut says. Chad, 3-1 gonna be your score. Groxer, thank you so much for playing. Congratulations, by the way, on making yet another top 8. All right, chat, and with that, though, we're going to be heading down to our next match. Let's go and update everything here and now. And now we've got, what is this? Oh, yes, we're going to our loser side of things. Let me show you exactly how things are looking, because with this, we actually have a rematch from yesterday. All right, so with that result, it'll be none other than Rasul. Let me see if I can actually spell the man's name right. That'd be a good thing. 2 S's, of course. All right, Rasul gonna be moving on through 2 winners finals, though. He has a date set up with AttackPotency, though. It will be Groxer moving down to the lower side. He's gonna be taking on either Legenda or Theramin. We'll see how his run ultimately is going to end up. But Chad, it is time to drop down to said losers bracket. I give you Theramin taking on Legenda. Invites are out. This is gonna be Kenshi taking on Rain. Let's go! All right, Legenda has already sent out that invite. Chat, we're not making you wait at all. We're getting things packed. We're getting things going. 27 clams on the board for the winning players today. And all I got to say is may the best man win. And Y2J already going crazy over the Kenshi. All right, Y2J. All right. I see you. What's going on, Legenda? Tell me what's good. Oh, we're good to go. Ping looks incredible. And DJ Crest saying Peterson is applying to be a hand specialist. Yes, very inspirational. Okay. I gotta correct that. Okay. So, Chad, I didn't actually look at the bracket. I'm just used to doing this. We actually have a bit of a correction here, Chad. So it's actually going to be Disarted up top. Fantastic. And it's going to be Groxer down south. Yeah, these brackets are weird, Chad. I don't know. They got to make it for more sophisticated people than myself. Luckily, though, you guys forgive me, because of course you do.
The former often requires the latter.
All right, it is going to be now. This Kenshi on the board, Theramin, in my opinion, one of the best Kenshis in the game, because they're on my stream and I say so. Taking on Legenda, probably the best Rain in all of Europe. However, we're going to see who reigns supreme. It's W segue, Chad. Thank you so much. All right, Legenda represented by CGF, and it will be Theramin represented by 9Z. 1-1 into the air we go. Slams him back down, and here comes Legenda. And now the ping is looking exceptional, looking stunning, and looking perhaps even brave. What do you got for us now? Legenda, though, trying to walk his way in. Gets a solid grab, however, says, you know what, stop. You shall not pass. I appreciate the effort there, coming from Legenda. 1-1, though, says Swiper. No swiping on that one. Slams him back down, and that is going to be a very solid round on the side of Legenda.
You're out of your depth.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, excuse me for 1 second. Gotta see if this, OnlyFans wife responded to me. Priorities, chat. You guys understand, of course. Let me see if Legenda was telling the truth. Hang on 1 quick second. Oh, yes, he was telling the truth. All right, chat, we're ready for it. All right, let's get it, chat. Let's go. Guyler up in the building. What's going on, my goat? Guyler coming through with his own custom emote, chat. When do I get my own custom emote? Never. He said I hit 100 subs on my OnlyFans, and Guyler coming through with a 13 bomb. Guyler saying, babe, shut your mouth. Let the players hold this for once. $40 on the board. Guyler, all we can say is shout outs to you coming out from EU and saying, you know what? I see 2 EU players on board. All right, you caught me in a good mood. And that is going to be all Legenda. He's coming through with a 1-0 score. 40 clams on the board, by the way. There's a lot of clams, chat. That is a significant amount of clams. Thank you so much to Big Guyler, by the way. Much love and much besos. So can't stand the uneven numbers? Somebody should donate $1. I know Ryu saying clams left and right. It reminds me of Mexicali. However, chat, we're going to be focusing on this match right now. A 1-0 score on the side of Legenda. This reign is looking pretty good. We will see how things ultimately do end up. And Guyler, once again, thank you so much. And Chaos saying, don't tempt me, vape. Put up $1, Chaos. I'll refund it. I'm kidding. No, I won't. No refunds, chat. All right, chat, let's do the damn thing.
Tremor.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'll make amends to the Empress on my
Can we get the
terms.
prize pull up to 6-7? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not a man who knows a lot of things. Usually I vape and then I go sleep, chat, and then I come out from under my cave. Once again, welcome everybody watching from around the world. Legenda currently up by a 1-0 score. However, Theramin, I'm telling you, this Kenshi is goated. Took out John Cena. And is that my goat, B-Wood, in the chat? What is up, man? By the way, B-Wood, did you make it to Ritz Arena today? I saw you signed up. All right. And this is a game of inches. We've all been here on Mortal Kombat and in the bedroom. However, this is important, chat. Focus on this. That Tremor doing some work. I do not see this combination too often, I will admit. Once again, Theramin coming out with some zoning. Shivai, what's up, man? Oh, Jesus. All right, the water pressure going to be on. Yes, sir, I had to fight Shang Tsung. Did you win? Which Shang did you fight? Was it Sutix? Was it Miska? Lowe's coming out, though. We're trying to grab that one. However, Legenda, once again, I'm going to be saying swiper, no swiping on that. Super Dave. Super Dave's legit, dude. I've seen him play. Nice. And Guyler with another 20 bomb to get us to $60 donated. Are you serious? We are creeping in on top 2 payout. Guyler, you absolute demon. Saying, babe, you better hold this while you can. Pimp Shrimpy, thank you so much for the follow. Guyler, thank you so much. And by the way, Guyler saying, you know what? I just pitched it to the rest of chat. I have done my work here. Guyler, can we all get some big G's in the chat for my goat, Guyler Temp, coming out of EU, man. Because you know what? I see some EU players on stream. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Nothing but love to everybody who's come through, by the way, supported, watched, lurked, twerked, whatever it is you were doing. Overhead's coming out, though. It will be Theramin in the lead. El Muerte, what's up? League, what is up? The Rush in the building. Shadrick in the building saying the goat. No, you are the goat, sir. I already checked. 60 clams on the board. Who wants those? We get to 70, that will be top 2 payout. And Killer Lord over here having some beers. Hey, man, I need you to blow into this. And by the way, we must be on a 6,000 or 7,000 in total by now. You better believe it. Is he going to try to start making on time for some of these earlier events? Let's go, V-Wood, man. And by the way, Ryu saying top. No, Ryu, what we're going to do, we're going to pay out all 34 players in this event if we get to $1 more. It's going to be 50 cents a piece, guys. Thank me later. I hate it here. What's up, everybody? All right, still pushing on through. Trying to slice him to bits. However, it will be Legenda coming in with the retort. Hey, 50 cents. Great rapper, Y2J. People forget, man, but I do not. What's up in the club? 1-1. 1-1. That one, ooh, he tries to answer, but nobody is home for that. And Legenda, though, is not able to answer. This is not going to hit, by the way. And now Legenda really working on this comeback. Legenda on the verge, and Legenda going to send him home 14% to the Dome Nugget.
You're in deep water.
Final round.
Chad, we can't have Legenda win this. It'll make me sad. But maybe Chad doesn't care. Maybe I don't care. Now, second chat, let me fix this. All right, we are good to go. We are good to go, Chad. Just making sure everything had to hit the reverse flux capacitor. You guys understand, of course. Forget how hard this is to do when you're solo, man. What can I say, man? This is like the craziest job ever. There's like being a pilot, a surgeon, in the military, and then there's commentary, somewhere 6,000 or 7,000 rungs down the ladder. A very solid grab, though. Legenda still in some trouble. Swinging away, Meryl. And one more is all it's going to take for Theramin on this one. All right, Lady of Chaos, I'm going to be joining you in as far as sleep goes here pretty soon as well. Thank you so much for staying up late with us. I know you're working hard at night. Thank you so much to the Queen of Vapes Fight Night, Lady of Chaos, coming through. There's no way Legenda brings us back. There's no way. I refuse to believe it, and that is how it's going to go down. Now, a 1-1 score. We are all tied up just like that.
Can she wins?
And all right, chat, a 1-1 score here. This bracket is moving, and it is cruising. There is $60 on the board. Cobra Tango, you're the second Queen of Vapes Fight Night. It's a fantastic row. Welcome aboard. You're the second in command. Cobra Tango, you're my right-hand man, but unfortunately, I'm a lefty. You understand, of course. People actually watch this. We got 300 people in the house. Cucumber, you are...
Janet, Cage, Tremor.
You're like,
Night Market.
if we had a mascot.
Brain's a nickname.
You know what I'm saying, Cucumber?
What's your real one?
It's like if we had a...
parents named me
I don't want to say the word pet. Anyway, let's get you back to the match. People watch this show. Can you believe there's 300 people in the house? And chat, once again, welcome back to Vapes Fight Night, where you get to watch a man lose his mind in real time. Hey, speaking of Computerson's left hand, hey, we'll talk about it later. Either way, we're gonna be whipping it out. Speaking of whipping it out, though, there's gonna be a big duck, perhaps a diver duck, maybe even a mallard duck. And Run to Music all day saying the T-Move version, absolutely. 1-1 into the stratosphere we go. Legenda gonna be dropping that one. And back three, front and center though, and another back three though. The back three's so nice, we did it twice. And Shavai saying, can 3-pounder people really fit in a house? Not in my house, get out! Lowe's coming out and hits those nads. And this is gonna be all Legenda though. He is looking to make it rain on this man's parade, and that is gonna send it home. Legenda officially takes the lead in the set.
Round 2.
He says, if you try hard enough, hey man, big things can fit in small packages. All right, I need to think of some other lines to send the Facebook moms, chat, before I get blocked. Hey man, pepper spray hurts, so do restraining orders. We'll figure it out later, chat. We gotta figure this out right now. Overhead slam coming on the side. The low's gonna be good to go. Here comes Theramin. Theramin looking to do the Lord's work here. Theramin with a tremendous lead. Theramin, the Michael Jordan of whipping it out. And right now, this is gonna be Combo City. However, Legenda gonna be putting the waterworks on that one. Legenda coming out with the toilet technology. The 1-1 gonna be no good. However, that grab gonna be sending you eastbound and down on the I-10 freeway. Cucumber saying, can I be in the house? You can be in the doghouse. Meow Wolf, what's up? All right, Legenda, do we spend the fatal blow? One has to wonder. And that is going to be Legenda going for However, Theramin going to be putting a pin in it, at least for right now. There's no way Legenda wins this. He's not going to win it just like that. There is literally no way Legenda is going to come out here and win. Going to be putting a breaker on that one, though. Never count out Legenda. He is the comeback king, and he's dead. All right, so that is going to be us all tied up once again.
Final round. Fight.
I forget how solo commentary goes. It's just literally me just like, it's like you scan through options in your head of what to say on like a split second. And you're like, yeah, say that. And hopefully things don't go wrong. They usually do though. All right, Jumpin's gonna be good to go on the side of this Kenshi. However, I wake up 1-1. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. Back three, here we go. Y2J says, we need vape ASMR. I'll tell you what, if we get that prize pool to $100 trillion, I'll do 8 seconds of ASMR. It's a vape, your co-commentator is coach. It's a Dr. Jackal and Mr. Hyde situation. I am a crazy person. However, back three gonna be bouncing away from that one, says Theramin. And we are moving in, we are moving out. It reminds me, of basically no experience I've ever had, but that back three going to be nailing it, and that is going to be one. Sending it home in a doggy bag is going to be Legenda. A 2-1 score. By the way, if you are on that YouTube side, be sure to like the videos, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. We just passed 5,000 subscribers, and all I gotta say, man, we're celebrating over here at the Vape household. JR and Jerry Lawler type of vibe, says B-Wood, yes sir. And by the way, what is this? Oh my goodness, run to music all day. You are spoiling us, and I don't like it. That being said, I kind of do. Let me tell you exactly what we got here, Chad. This is gonna be a $10 donation for some ASMR. All right, chat. I'll do it for one round as Chavo comes through with a $1.99 super chat. All right, run the music all day. You're lucky I like you. Chat, I'm commentating this round in some ASMR, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I got you, run the music all day. $70 on the board. You see how hard I work for these players? All right, chat, let's go. Let me turn my view. Let me turn my volume up. Gotta make sure. All right, chat.
He's trying to get up in there, but the Theramin is Alright, so here's the problem, right? You don't want to get grabbed. I want to get grabbed. We'll talk about that later. We're going to talk about this now. Oh, what a big, strong man with that water hose. Jumping in, coming. Ooh, throw it down, make it nice and wet. Yeah. Here's the problem right now. Hey, B-Wood. What's up, my king? You're looking good. I saw you at Evo. Pants were off. Alright, put it away, but don't put it away. No, you keep that out. Hang on a second. Run the music all day. Hopefully you're getting your money's worth. Disarted, I'm trying to raise your prize pool over here, alright? You have an odd way of saying thank you. And as I lick my lips here in chat, all I gotta say is hopefully this is allowed on Twitch. Y2J, I like your narrating. You make Kanji sound like a very strong man. And I know that's what I need in my life and in my bedroom. And we're only doing this for one match. Alright? Now chat, here's the thing right now. Alright, I want to make sure you guys are all focused on the match right now. Legenda's on set points, important stuff. Chow, thank you so much for the follow. You follow that, probably the worst part ever. Alright, Killer Lord, I'm doing this for you. Alright, Computerson, I see you. Computerson, do you want to jump in here? Or do you want to jump in my shower? And Theramin's on the chance of getting eliminated. I hope Evo's watching this, and now that's going to be him. He's going to be dead. Alright, chat, ASMR getting turned off, however we might do it again.
Alright, chat, sorry I blacked out. What the hell happened? That is going to be all Legenda with a 3-1 score. He's going to be taking it home. And by the way, guys, I got some news. Computerson will be joining us for the remainder because we know that ASMR scared off basically everybody. So, chat, with that is going to be 3-1. Congratulations to Legenda. He has clearly proven that fear is not a factor. And I like to see that kind of thing, chat. So, Ryu, if you want to send me that invite, by the way, be sure to wait for my co-commentator and my soulmate, Computerson, to jump up into this lobby. Chat, I was just getting ready. I was serenading everybody. Chat, what can I say? That wasn't even the best of the best. That wasn't even the top 10 right there. However, once again, run to music all day. Thank you so much for dropping that 10 bomb. I can be bought. I am a sellout, chat. It is what it is. All right, let me call Computerson right now. But first, let's get that COT started. That way we're all squared away. And by the way, Chad, coming up next, it is going to be none other than Abbo taking on Dat Boy Ryu. This is going to be the United States taking on the Middle East. And I'm not a geologist, but these two places do not appear to be close to each other, and that makes me angry, Chad. By the way, we did lose pretty much all our viewers, but you know what? To run to music all day, I'm doing it for you. All right, Ryu or Abbo, if you want to go ahead and send me an invite, or if you want to send one. Oh, I don't believe you have Computerson added. Hang on. Let's get Computerson on the line. Computerson, where the hell are you? I need you in my DMs. All right, Ryu, go ahead and unadd me and then add me again real quick.
The hell I am here. What's happening?
All right, you listen to me and you listen to me now. Did you get the job or not?
I'll find out by Friday, but I crushed the interview, so I think it's good.
All right, you showed up there. You showed up there as you should be, right? Like smelling like Taco Bell, drinking a 40 in your hand, of course.
I'm still in my suit.
In your birthday suit? Send pics.
I could be in that pretty soon, though. I'm pretty good at that. All right, what are we doing here?
By the way, what's up, Cucumber on the side, on the YouTube side? Welcome everybody once again watching from around the world. And Ryu, yes, go ahead and re-add me if you can. It is going to be Coach MK1. Be sure to send it on over.
Oh, we got to do that thing again. Anyways, glad to be here. Popping in late. What did I miss?
Hey man, you missed some ASMR, which is kind of godly. All right,
Oh,
Ryu,
no,
let
I
me
saw that actually.
Ryu, let me see if I can go ahead and find you real quick. Computerson, tell us how you handled the interview while I had Ryu.
I handled it with grace and dignity and a little dash of flair.
Good, good. By the way, Ryu, I just removed you. Go ahead and re-add me. Here it is right here. Just type it in to your type it in thingy. It's gonna be Coach MK1. We're gonna be getting this bad boy started. Abbo, great to see you're alive. That's always important. And by the way, Mark says, why were we whispering? Because. You guys ever seen that Tyler the Creator? I said because.
Hey, thank you so much. No, I did not walk in there smelling like straight tank. Thank you, Kill Lord. Thank you, Glock Lee, too. I think I did crush it. I think I really did. I did not smell like dank, though. I smelled like Issey Miyake. Like a dream. Like a spring garden.
All right, I think we got this one. I think we're good to go here on this. Congratulations to Computerson, trying to get employed out here. And Chad, he's doing more than what I ever could. I'm scared, Chad. I'm scared. All right, Computerson, I've added you. Ryu, go ahead and send it my way. Let's get Abbo up in the house. And let's have one giant party. Let's celebrate employment, potentially.
Thank you all very much. Yeah, I don't say it's a regular 95. Something I need a resume for, yes. I actually probably am overqualified for this job. That's why I think I'm going to get it. But who is going to be on the agenda here? It's Legenda and Disarted on the agenda. No. Legenda on the agenda.
No, we got Ryu taking on Abbo. The winner of that is going to move on to take on Groxer. This is going to be a banger. And by the way, Artie the Bay, what's up, man? I'm going to say hi to you all day. All right, Computerson, you ready for some peak cinema right now? I know you just got back from a job interview, but we got to get back to our grassroots here.
Oh, I'm ready. It's a beautiful day here in Minnesota. Actually, 76 degrees, clear skies, very sunny. And I'm very much looking forward. Yes, yeah, the opposite.
6-7.
Twice as good.
Well, I'll tell you this, Computerson, this community has come through, and they have absolutely crushed this prize pool. We're currently sitting at $70. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make off with all of that prize money, because you know what? We deserve it. And that is going to be the end of our event. $70 we made off with a good heist.
Nice, nice. Yes, Killer, that is actually on my resume. It's right underneath my email address.
Well, I'll tell you this. And yo, what's going on? Chavo says this is hilarious. Love the sets, love the commentary. Chavo, we love you more. Thank you so much for that super chat. Look at the community taking care of us. Computerson, hey, we got that honeymoon spot. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my goodness, indeed, it is a blessing. The community is a blessing constantly. It's eternal. It's eternal love. We love it.
Oh yes, sir. All right, chat. Here are the stakes right here. Ryu, coming out of USA, represented by MVF. Abbo, represented by not MVF. Let's get it, Chad. Gurmick, by the way, what's up? Staying up late with us? How you been?
It will shine for thousands beyond.
Oh yes, much love to that. And right now we have new Cybot and Melina on the screen. There's going to be some high-flying affairs going on.
It's not the only affair that's going to be going on. We'll talk later. However, we're going to talk about this now. Takinata in the building. What is up? That is going to be a huge punish, though. The Whippopotamus, though. Nobody was home to answer that, Computerson, and that makes me angry.
Great timing on the punish right there. The side eats right through it. The amplified one gives him the teleport option. He's going to have some good Oki opportunities right here. Oh, he couldn't confirm off of the stun, though. Unfortunate.
All right, chat. All right, portals are coming out. There's Goop on the loose. And now Abbo, though, just making his way up into die. What's up, Jason? How you been?
Putting together little pieces of damage there very wisely. So eats the dive kick, though. This is going to be a huge opportunity right now for Abbo. Abbo Bender.
This is one of the longest rounds, I was going to say, in quite some time. 44 seconds on the loose. Innuendos, chat. They're important. You got However, with that, chat, it appears to be all Abbo. He's going to crush this with a fatal blow, at least one would think. No, he's going for the Oki. However, Ryu says check out on aisle 12.
Wait a second. What a play that was right there. Oh, my God. It's scramble time right now. Is that a little teabag I saw right there?
It would appear to be so. Like oh, Jesus. Abbo coming through with all the fury, all the clones, and all the damage you could ever ask for. That is going to be a 1-0 score here in round number 1. Abbo, he's looking out into the HUD here, and that makes me very happy, actually.
Wow, dive kick right over, just barely over the Kung Lao hat, but counterattack here right now. Dad Boy Ryu putting on some nice damage on the right side of the screen, baby.
Hey, the beef chuck is going to be top shelf because the stakes couldn't be any higher, Computerson. And we are seeing it here into the corner as Ryu right now getting all the damage. That is a spicy meatball.
Odd trade right there. It's going to work into the favor of Abbo. Right now, he jumped, so he can't block it. And this is going to spell it. Oh, wait a second. I'm incorrect. Don't listen to me.
There's no way he brings it back. El Muerte, what is up? Smile, Chip in the house, Blackjack, Shavai, and so many goats. By the way, I see on that YouTube side, we are at 170 viewers. And I can't even count that high. But Computer, I'll tell you this, Ryu and Abbo going to be going the distance here, at least in round number 1.
Absolutely, we're out to round number 3 right now. Great opening attempt there by Dat Boy Ryu. Unfortunately for Abbo, he had the breaker.
All right, Computer, here are the stakes. I'll just let you know. If we do get to that $100 goal, me and you are going to commentate an entire match in ASMR. So make sure that volume is up. This community could go crazy at any time.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
And
great response right there. Let's see what Ryu's got in store right here. He's got to fake that trip guard.
Oh, that's a punish and a half. Actually, he's going to kind of drop it. Rush in the building saying, OMG. Ola in the chat, what is up?
Good defense. Good down 1 check. All right, now he's got an opening here. Big opportunity for Ryu. What's he gonna do? Keep him on the right side or side switch?
Ryu is the Michael Jordan of stuff. All right.
Oh, Duff? Oh, like the beer from The Simpsons?
Yes.
Duff beer. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, that should be the round. That should be the game. Can he spend the fatal blow? Ryu does not have meteor breakaway. He needs one more setup. He spends that fatal blow. That is not going to hit. Oh, that is disgusting.
No.
And that is going to be all Abbo, though. A 1-0 score on the side of the beats coming from the Middle East, Computer.
He sent a prayer out on that fatal blow, but ultimately Abbo, and he's not stopping Vape.
Abbo, we don't have time for this, all right? We don't have time for this. You're not getting paid overtime. We're not getting paid at all, Computer.
Lord have mercy, please. That was a fantastic way to finish it right there. He's going up 1-0. Dat Boy Ryu is gonna recalibrate here for a moment here.
Yeah, he's
Hi,
gonna...
Y2J fan. Hope you're doing well.
And by the way, yes, Y2J up in the building. And I got to say, looking on the YouTube side, Jason Millington, the community, they know my catchphrases even better than I do. All I can say is my brain is rather small. And I can't remember my own catchphrase, but I can remember that this is a 1-0 score on the side of Abbo. And we're going to see if he can hold this up. What's the connection looking like? Fantastic. That's peak right there, Chad. What more could you want?
I will remember you, Vape. My favorite Sarah McLachlan song, by the way.
Yes, yes.
Actually, no, it's not. My favorite Sarah McLachlan song is actually Silence. Never mind. There's not going to be any silence here because I'm going to start talking my ass off. Look at the display of offense here. Keep going at him. Keep pressuring. Look at him.
I'm looking right at
Buttons
him.
are everywhere.
And as we always say, take it on the good noob sidebot. It's like being the last man at the orgy. At some point, you got to make your way up in there and make a name for yourself. And Ryu appears to be doing exactly that.
He was being pretty oppressive to round start right now, but yeah, Ryu answering back with a nice combo on his own right. Taking a little bit of an advantage right here. Slide was fearless. It's going to be defeated, though. Breaker's available.
Oh, yes, it is. Clones are coming out, though. So are the hats. And that is going to be a Punash. And here we go, says Ryu. Finally starting to find his mark. And by the way, Shavai, pay attention to the match. This is great stuff. We can't focus on the past. We got to focus on the future. Pearson, though, there's no way Abbo brings this back. I refuse to believe it. He's not going to be able to bring this back. And Abbo goes down.
Oh my God, he had a shot there. He woke up with such hateful buttons and had such a sick combo going. Ultimately, though, Ryu is going to clean that one up. Now he's a round away from tying it.
You got to remember, man, the one that got away. Players have that and serial killers have that. However, we cannot focus on the pass. As we said previously, Ryu, though, just going full double pits to Chesty, making his way downtown, crosses past, and now he's homebound.
Shout out, is that Michelle Branson or Vanessa Carlton? Oh, wait,
yes.
they're the same person.
I don't
Never
know.
mind.
I heard it on White Chicks. Nice low. Down one again. And Ryu finally finding that shimmy neutron. Perhaps a little bit of Shim Leahy. Maybe even a little bit of Shimbo Slice. Rest in peace.
Oh, Shimmy Hendrix.
Shimmy
Call it that, 'cause
Hendrix.
he is smoke purple haze. He's smoking right now. Oh my goodness. Shout out to 420 2 days ago.
It was one day ago, but you know what? Numbers are hard. Days
Yeah,
are
that's
hard.
how high I
Were you
got. I
that
don't
big
remember.
yesterday? Get off my
Yeah,
stream.
It's too big. Too big to
You
remember.
didn't even go to a job interview, did you? You just thought you did. You were on the couch. I know this game, man.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie before.
I just dreamt it all up.
Hey, man. Dreams are meant to be broken, and Abbo right now shattering those dreams. A bit of a drop to Mole. Ryu, we need something. And there's going to be the
Oh my
Grappopotamus
God.
from downtown, and that is going to send it home. And now look at this. Abbo looking like half the player he used to be, and that makes me sad.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Ryu has edged vengeance right now. It's listen straight in
Why do you gotta
half.
say it like
it's one
that?
APC. Hey, you can interpret it however you want. I said edged in the proper function. All right.
All right, we're not edging anybody
use your
here. We're playing some
colloquialisms all
Mortal
you
Kombat.
want.
This is a very serious stream, Computerson. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night. We're the best commentary ever that's ever existed.
Oh, dude. Hey, Octopi, you want to see it?
Cum laude.
See what?
The Great Hall.
My comment on a Jeopardy or YouTube clip that has 14,000 plus likes. Yeah, that's right. I'm that famous.
All right, well, I'm trying to get like that, man. I'm trying to get like that. However, chat, we're going to be focusing on this. Ryu currently taking a 1-0 score. Now, something a little bit more reptilian coming out to Run to Music All Day's point.
Oh my goodness. Reptiles in the building. Abbo starting to cook right now.
He's dropping that
Bender.
dump truck on him.
Look at him. Oh my goodness. Huge health advantage.
And Megamind saying Whippopotamus is the most dangerous animal in the entire MK Kingdom. I'm sorry, in the entire MK Kingdom. Yes, sir. And once again, Abbo appears to be having some performance issues. Some Outworld pills may be able to solve that 1 in 5. People forget, man. 1-1 coming through the duck. That was a very nice duck of the avian variety, Computerson, and this is going to be all Abbo.
Brilliant maneuvering. Brilliant maneuvering brought him to that, and yes, the damage is piling on. He is very aggressive right here. I don't agree with the shoe, I don't agree with the footwear, but the damage I agree with, and the play style is money.
This is going to be money. This is going to be a 1-1, the back three.
Ooh, goes for the auto shimmy right there. Good defense though. Armoring through right now is Ryu. He's got stage advantage, he's got to take advantage of it.
You can take advantage of me.
Hello.
Oh, wait, look at this combo. What? Oh, a beautiful setup coming on the side of Ryu. Come here, focus on the match. This is great stuff. Look at the loud hat though. He's going for the whirly bird. That's a punish indeed. And now get ready to get sent skybound and down.
Spectacular punish right there. Gonna finish with a down 1 check. Yes. Gonna continue. Make it burn that bar.
Oh, Ryu, what do you got for us? Ryu, we need an answer, and we need it now. And he is died. I already checked with the cat chat, and that is going to be it, though. Once again, Ryu has tied this up.
Fight.
Absolutely an answer we have right now. Let's see if he can continue the momentum right here. This is a pivotal game.
And Octopi saying Outworld taxes are kind of bad. A lot of guys, they don't like Outworld taxes, but let me say, quite frankly, some of the best tax reform I've ever seen is coming from Outworld. Shao Kahn, very, very established gentleman, let me just say, quite frankly. Let's get back to the match.
See, it's ironic because I think of Florida as Outworld, but they don't have state taxes. So, I don't know what to think about that because Florida's a crazy place. Anyways, sorry to anyone I offended that lives there, but it is nuts. Right now, you have people like Reptile walking around in your swamps, shooting acid balls all over the place.
All right, and while Computerson gets canceled for calling out Florida, we are going to continue this match. They can't catch us, Computerson. We're hiding the tapes. We own the tapes.
We've called him before. Look at the huge response right there by Abbo. Oh my goodness, Darius narrowly missed, and now he's going to be knocked out of the picture for a little bit.
Right. And now, though, oh, he's bagging. Kill him, Ryu. Kill him now.
Oh, that might have flipped the switch right now.
And this chat is gonna do it. Ryu getting bagged early, but it looks like he's gonna make his way. Come on, you gotta put a mid on him. Come on, Ryu.
Finish the job. Scrape the plate.
And that is it, a 2-1 score. And Ryu, this is a business trip, man. You can see it. There are 70 clams on the board, Computerson, and Ryu is fighting for every single penny. Or euro, or peso, depending where you're coming from.
Going up 2-1 nonetheless right there. Fantastic stuff. Oh my goodness, Ryu snapping off. And it is big time decisions to be made here.
Yes, sir. And by the way, chat, a huge shout out to one of my, if no, the best mod in Vape's Fight Night, Big Shutter in the chat. Ran this entire bracket while I caught some memes. All I gotta say is, Shutter, we could not do this without you. Computerson, we could not do this without you. And to all 300 people in chat, we could not do this without you. Let's go!
Much love to everyone in the community. Wayne was the best show ever. Like, you saw Lil Wayne, is that what you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Octopi. Anyway, I can imagine it being a good show. Probably not now.
This is the only show you need.
In his prime, though, he's probably great. Down check to get Ryu out of that. Here comes the stance on the back three. Great stuff right now by Abbo. Coming out to a huge life advantage, and look at the jump in, providing him so much opportunity.
Oh, that's a good block on that. And Abbo waiting his turn, saying, you know what, that Kung Lao will not be a thorn in my side any longer. Abbo with a huge lead, and Abbo gonna finish this up by the looks of it. And Abbo on the verge of sending this to a final game. Computerson, you got time for, I know you're a busy man with a job and everything, but you got time for a little bit of Game 5 action?
Fight.
I have all the time for the rest of the day right here, especially to see such fantastic combat in front of us right now. Great stuff. Look at the auto shimmy going to full work. Abbo is cooking now. He has activated a different mode.
He has activated piss mode, says run the music all day. He's pissed. He's royally pissed. Pearson, tell me what your L5 see, because right now it is going to be Ryu trying to avoid any and all of this acid. Throwing projectiles right back.
Well, the life lead's not that great, even though it seemed to be a dominant start to the round. Now they're just kind of, I guess they're just kind of fucking around with each other, playing some mind games here.
They're just doing stuff. Not like that kind of action.
And Darius came through, heel kick again. Big combo start opportunity, a little bit too late on the force ball. Here comes the install. Can he make it work? And he is to great effect right now, Vape.
This is just what the doctor ordered on the side of... Oh no, the dragon drop. He cannot afford to take another hit. He's got to get up in there. That hangover is gonna hit. Go!
Oh,
Ryu!
This
Ryu!
is tragic. He needs
Wait.
to get an opening right here. Oh, the worst timing. Oh, splat. Sorry.
Peterson, we gotta be honest. That's how me and you look every single hangover. And Ryu going through the same thing. Chad, strap in. We are ready for another game 5. I need to see emotes, and I need to see them now. Peterson, your first game 5 since you've been back. What can we say? This is gonna be an absolute banger.
Oh my goodness, here we are. Yes, it is time. Game 5. How much more hype can you get? Love to see this. Wayne is a show in Florida. All right, I haven't seen it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to check it out. Still don't really know what you mean.
Well, I'll tell you what, chat, we know what this means. This is going to be game number 5. Ryu taking on Abbo. Both their mains are out. The beast from the Middle East in the form of Abbo taking on Ryu. Coming out of North America, represented by MVF. What more could you ask for, chat? Let's go. Final one. Only one can come out on top. May the best man win. Or may the most fraudulent man win. I don't care. Somebody's got to win, though.
Fight me. Fight me.
Yes, there can only be one winner here in the game 5 situation. There was a little bit of thought there, maybe just taking a little rest period, but ultimately chooses the same team. Let's see what we got.
Peterson, we're MK players. We don't think, all right?
I mean, yeah, sure.
All right.
Sometimes I think, sometimes I think I'm thinking, and then sometimes I thought about thinking, and then just didn't end up doing it.
Don't you get cute with me, Peter, unless you want to.
who's doing it right now there. That was a great bar roll confirmed. He's going to have a little bit of a health lead right now, trying to open up the defense yet again. But what needs to happen from Abbo is exactly that.
Abbo rushing right in his face, though, getting full damage, turning invisible, giving him the ex-girlfriend treatment. Ghosting him right now on a Saturday night, but here comes Ryu.
Oh, the invisibility was eliminated right away. Great blocks right there on the hat with the conjunction of that forward 1 string.
Oh, what a pickup,
my
spin
God.
the fatal blow. Kill him now! But he's not.
Chooses not to use the fatal, goes for invisibility instead.
For the invisibility, that's a very good setup, by the way. I'm very actually surprised Abbo was able to avoid that. And now he says, let's get some space, shout outs to COVID. Some social distancing, keep it forgiving. Ryu, what do you got for us?
Jump.
We need an answer. But so do we
Great
need
jump
one from
over the
Abbo.
load.
Abbo goes stand 3. 19 seconds left.
Yes, indeed. Clock is ticking.
14 seconds, somebody's gotta go! And it's gonna be Abbo who sends it home. The Pop-Tart covered reptile is looking mighty fine, I must say.
Oh my God, great stuff right there. Pretty brilliant actually to use that as a visual distraction and then run up into a fearless throw right as the acid ball explodes. Good stuff.
All right, overhead is gonna be money, Peterson, but the 1-1 gonna answer right back. And this reptile is having no dysfunction here and now, here in the flesh pits.
Oh my God, he woke up with strings and it worked in a great way. 447, but now he's gonna eat a combo. No, wait, he picked it right out of the sky.
Ryu finished in 7th place yesterday. He's trying to get a spot better than that. This would definitely behoove him to win this round, and Ryu is not taking no for an answer. Shout outs to my Tinder dates. However, right now, slams him back down, Peterson.
Great counterplay right there, and now he's gonna back away just a little bit, give him some time for that Kung Lao to breathe, and wow, is it paying a dividend at this moment.
All right, though, that is gonna be us getting in, and chat, that is gonna be us going to a final game. Will it be North America? Will it be the Middle East? By the way, we have 2 North American players left in this bracket, and of course, Ryu is gonna be one of them. AttackPotency still sitting pretty in winners finals. That should be a punish, and it will be. Say goodbye to your health bar. It's nice while it lasted. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart.
Continuing with the offense right now is Dat Boy Ryu, and now he's gonna back away, gonna make you say open sesame here, see if you can crack the defense. Big left lead right now.
All right, No plus frames. However, a big punish, and Ryu starting to really roll away with this. North America looking on top. Can he catch him?
Great reaction right there from the air to enable that whole combo. And he did it yet again. Oh my God.
And that is it. And Ryu with a little bit of pop off. He's going full double pistol chesty. No, it's not Thanksgiving, Ryu. Ryu, it's April. April, don't do it to him. All right, don't give him the casserole though. Just don't give him the casserole. All right. He gave him the casserole. Don't give him the pie. Don't give him the turkey. Can we not do it? Computer said I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, save some of that for me. I'm hungry. I want all that food, damn it. Why are you feeding it to him? He's already dead.
Well, I'll tell you what, Computerson, there's going to be happy holidays coming from that boy Ryu, looking good, and he's going to be going onto a farther run, making it to top 6 territory. And if you think that his run in high ping has ended, oh, think again, Chad. Congratulations to Ryu. Abbo, thank you so much for playing. What the hell did you walk into, man? This is peak cinema right now.
I think since it's springtime, rain is happening, flowers are blossoming, grass is green as hell, I think everyone's just really happy, and they want to express themselves through great video game content.
I can't disagree with any and all of that. However, Ryu, you will be moving on to take on Groxer. That's happening in 2 matches. That's going to be North America versus South America. Those are next to each other relatively. They're not at all. But at the same time, we look forward to it. Chad, coming up next, I give you Legenda taking on Disarted. This one is going to be absolute cinema. Let's get those invites out. I believe they already are. Computerson, I'll be sending one your way. Let's get to it. This is losers quarterfinals, and let's go.
They're at least similar in time zones. That's like really the only way. Distance-wise, not good. But time zones, we can fuck with it.
Yo, what's going on? Big Orc up in the building. What is up, man? To the farther away better. Hey, we're trying to play on that Mars connection. You know what I'm trying to say? Dark side of the moon connection. I am here for it, Chad. Let's get it. It's Legenda. It's computer. It's not Computerson. No. We're not doing that. It's going to be Legenda. It's Disarted. It's going down right now. What's up to the YouTube side and what is up to the Twitch side, man?
What is happening, everybody? We have another fantastic match in front of us. Look at this. It's Disarted and Mr. Legenda. The rain will wash away your tears, but it might. Who
I
knows?
love Green Day. Great song.
That's that Green Day.
You're right, Blink-182. Chad, let's get you to match number 1 of losers quarterfinals. Let's go, Legenda and Disarted coming out with their mains. Once again, guys.
Anyways.
What do you see? What do you see, Computerson? Tell me what your L5s are looking at.
Right now I'm looking at Disarted picking up a very nice combo right there at mid-screen. Good little side switch, but the grab is gonna hesitate the momentum just a little bit here. Janet's gonna hook it up too.
Oh, yes, sir. We're moving left, right, and center field here. It will be Legenda with a very small lead. However, trying to extend that more measure for your pleasure, of course. Losers quarterfinal number 1. The winners here move on to top 4 territory. Remember, after losers quarterfinals, we move upstairs. Let's see. The winners finals. However, Legenda right now making this rain. Legenda represented by CGF, Disarted represented by 9Z.
Oh, great counterplay right there. Just having nice spacing. Answering back with the projectile. He's got a big life advantage right now. He just needs one more confirm here. He can pick this up, but Disarted got some other decisions to make.
Oh, yes, he does. And by the way, Salty, I see you in the chat saying that steak yesterday has made your day. Hey, man, all I gotta say is, man, the stakes couldn't be any higher now. Nice. And by the way, Ryu, yes, you can, absolutely. I was wondering when you were gonna ask that. Back 3 is gonna be good, and that is gonna be Legenda sitting at home Disarted. Not even bothering to break away, trying to aura farm by not breaking. I like that.
Round 2.
Good stuff right there. Save it for the next time that it might come in handy. Let's see what we do here at mid-screen. Little down 4 check. The striker grenades are going to afford him the throw opportunity to take it.
All right, we are coming in. We are coming out. Big jump out of the air coming from Disarted right now. He is trying to make mincemeat out of Legenda. Putting Legenda through the waterworks. Here comes the striker, though, that it is going to be partially effective.
Oh my God, sneaky launch right there. Does not get the scoop though, and now is the return combo coming through from Legenda.
And yo, what's up, Curious? I see you up in the building. Everybody loves steak. Who doesn't love a nice steak? Except for Legenda's going crazy right now. Does he spend the fatal blow, Peter?
I think he's gonna go for the set. He does as indeed, and it pays off with the breakers there.
And what is up to Megamind? What is up to IDC? What is up to Chavo? And what is up to Disarted? Taking round number 2. Cucumber says, can I take the prize pool? Of course you can.
Great clutch play right there by Disarted to tie up the round count. This is going to be a pretty crucial one to see what decides the momentum here forward.
By the way, guys, we still have a good chunk of matches coming up. You are not going to want to miss us. We've been running this tournament for like 6 or 7 hours, man. It's been impressive. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to the current prize pool, currently at $70. We get to 100. Computers has promised to come out in the crop top. And once again, thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for supporting, and thank you guys all so much for keeping MK1 alive.
You would all be so lucky to see me on body cam. Anyways, right now, Legenda takes it. And by the way, that song was by Morgan Luna, not Green Day, you Philistine. And the rain will wash away your tears, but it will wash away a victory right now. Legenda up on top 1-0.
Yes, sir. 1-0 going to be your current set score. Let's go take a look at that replay, of course, brought to you by this incredible, amazing community. 180 on the YouTube side, and 180 on the Twitch side. Computers, now like me some matching numbers.
Oh man, isn't it great? It's so poetic. We love to see it right now. Looking to answer back, however, is Disarted.
Wait a minute.
Stuff, Legenda's looking pretty solid right now.
And by the way, we have our Go Osbots up in the building saying who won between Legenda and Theramin. I'll update predictions. It was Legenda who won. We're currently on the loser side. Osbots, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Let's go!
Exceeded my expectations.
Yes, indeed. Looking to respond right here is Disarted. Nice clutch, like we said, clutch plays right there by Legenda to take that one. Let's see what we got in match number 2.
And Legenda, his level up, I gotta say, as of recently, has looked incredible. Blood balls coming out of Diz. So Diz has been looking good too. Ooh, let's put a pin in that one though, Peter. Hang on a second.
Punish opportunity nullified by the striker grenade, and now Disarted's going to come through a little bit more aggressive, applying some like mistimings and stagger pressure, and now here's his opening.
Oh man, we like those big openings, man. However, the jump coming in. Computers, say professional, right? It's a professional stream.
What? I was laughing at something else, totally not related to that. Anyways, Disarted is now putting the offense on turbo at this moment, but answering back. Down. Oh, the back 3 rain guard did not work. What's he gonna do now?
Oh, that's a punish. That's a punish and a half, except for it's kind of not. It's a swipe or no swiping on this one. Blood balls are on the loose, and that is going to be Diz on the verge of putting this one away in some guaranteed chip. That is going to be all Disarted, taking that one home. A 1-0 score here in round number 2.
Yeah, turning it up on the offense, though, in a major way right now. He's continuing to be in his face, and it seems to have flummoxed him for just a second, because he's not falling for those back 3s, and as I say that, I've now cursed him. I'm going to shut up.
Hey, man, hey, nothing worse than a commentator curse, I'll tell you that. But you know what? We all go through it. And now Disarted appears to be going through it, too. There's a big helping hand. You got to wonder if the Legenda could have outspaced that, but he says no outspacing required. Back 3 into the portal.
Throw out a portal, give you something to think about. Oh, he tried to dash and challenge that, but up to the challenge was Disarted. The blood ball is ducked and a sweep in return.
Oh,
great
that's the
stuff
round. That's
right
the
here.
game. Legenda, no. He's going to break away. Disarted has meter himself, though. Legenda, though, getting dropped down into the red zone, Pewter.
Indeed, indeed. Smart enough, though. He knew he was going to break, and now he's going to play some mid-screen game. Let's see who wins neutral here. Oh, no. He hit a button, and he whipped it. He had to break right there. Very low health.
And Georgentuan, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the channel, and that is going to be Legenda tying this up. He's looking at taking a 2-0 score. I can see a case for this being a tie ball game or a 2-0 lead for Legenda. Here we go.
How fitting we are. Oh, what? The lightning quick duck. Great option select. Disarted is going to make full advantage of this.
Is that the Katana who's going to be getting banned in my chat? What is up, JTT? No mic. Disarted, though, making mincemeat out of Legenda. This Havoc looking to cause his very namesake. And this should be it, one would say. This should be some guaranteed chip. I do not see Legenda surviving this, and he is died.
Very decisive round right there by Disarted. Yeah, he was on full offense. Nitrous, turbo, fast and the furious, whatever you want to say. Great stuff to bring it up 1-1. He is died indeed.
All right, chat, a 1-1 score here. This is going to be a 1-2, essentially, though. We are going into game number 3. 1 apiece. Let's get you to it. I don't think Legenda, these are 2 players who I do not foresee switching character or cameo whatsoever. Essentially going to be character lock, Peter.
Yeah, I think that's the wise choice as well. Yeah, I don't see any reason to make any major changes unless they got some sort of ace up their sleeve, but I think just keep moving with your best option right now.
By the way, computers, and let me let you and let me let all 300 plus people know, well over 300 plus people know what we have going on next. After this one, we have Ryu taking on Groxer, and then we head upstairs to winners finals for AttackPotency taking on Rasul. Hey, cancel my plans for the day. I'm here.
Oh yes, indeed, right now, and we are coming up on match number 3. It's tie ball game at this moment. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the ferocity continues from Disarted.
Oh, yes, sir. Blood balls coming out. However, we have water to stop any and all of that. Look at that thing in the background. Looks just like my ex. Hopefully she's doing well. We'll call her later. XOXO.
Oh my God, she looks pretty right now, though. Who's looking pretty is Legenda. Off to a nice start right there. Gonna play some neutral game here. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win at mid-screen, babe?
I don't know. I wrote the script and then they went off script, and that pisses me off. However, Legenda does seem to be doing his fair share of the work here into the corner. Guaranteed jumping and guaranteed damage. Here comes the set play pewter.
Yeah, all of it unlocked by double footsies, basically. Look at the fearless throw, though. Disarted just dashes up and grabs. Reset this. Give me some more cadence.
Give it to me. Give it to me nice and deep like. Blowing out those guts, Computerson. I'm a fan of this.
Big time. He's totally deleting a lot of this health lead. 3 throws that have now connected.
All right, big punches coming in. Down one's coming out. Now trying to make his way out of this corner. Disarted not falling for this one. Says swiper, no swiping. Down 2. Tries to swing it away. Tries to knock it out of the ballpark. Donnie Williams style. Here comes Legenda. However, put a pin in that.
The dash back 3 into a hesitation dash back 3 is a thing we've seen a lot. And now, great opening there by Disarted, forcing the meter burn from Mr. Legenda.
Hey man, you can't hesitate. As the great philosopher Socrates once said, scared money don't make money. Overhead chop, and that is gonna be Diz winning it on the last couple seconds.
Oh, beautiful sequence right there, and a big-time happy birthday as he knocked Janet out in the sequence of that equation. Great stuff right now. Let's see if he can keep the momentum. But big challenges.
Helping hand gonna be no good. That should have been a full combo. Opts for a Chicago punish instead.
Goes for the throw, reset the pace, reset the spacing. I like it, I respect it, and this one is going to sting, babe.
Yes, sir. And what's up to all 340 people up in the building? I see you guys lurking, working, and perhaps even twerking. Who am I to tell you how to live your life? Legenda with a beautiful pickup, might I add.
Oh, yeah, that was really good. He's going to get the set play here. Now, mind game coming through, blocks the helping hand. Good stuff, but the grenades are going to interrupt your pace.
Oh, yes, sir. And currently, as it stands right now, this will be top 1 payout. If we do get to 100, we will make it top 2. Thank you guys again so much for everything you do for us, helping keeping MK1 alive. Pearson, though, this is an event to write home about, and this is going to be Disarted on the verge of setting this one home. A 2-0 score comes his way.
Disarted, yes, clutching up right there. Had a huge health advantage for much of that round, and you can see it. The evidence is on the screen. The stones, the receipts are written in stone tablets. They're forever.
Yes. All right, well, Diz currently on that 2-0 score. He is looking good. Adam Murphy saying, who won yesterday? It was Noir on that Peacemaker. Goat Emperor King Noir, as he would call himself. I wouldn't call him that, but a lot of people would.
Goat Emperor King indeed might see some trouble here later in the bracket. Who knows?
We will see.
Been on fire lately.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, if you're on that YouTube site, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. It definitely helps us out. And put that notification bell on. We want to be in your life at all times.
And now I'm
Ring. Yes, do it indeed. And now let's see if Legenda can answer back right here. Very, I would say, pretty confident Disarted must feel right now, because that was a very convincing last match. Anyways, here we are. Let's get it cooking.
By the way, Megamind saying vape is carried. Have you ever tried to carry me? Oh, your arms are going to be sore, man. A very high-calorie individual. However, we are going. We are rolling. Computers, and the big boot going to be no good, but no punish on that. A little bit slow on the draw coming from Legenda, but still going to end up on top of things.
Here we go. He's got a great opportunity here, though. Fantastic defense. Good flawless block on the last hit of that. Striker's going to be knocked away, but Disarted is still trying to move through. Maybe he's playing a little bit of distance here.
Legenda still has seen much better rounds. He has seen much better days. Disarted starting to pick him apart here. Here comes Striker. There's the down 2. Bit of a trade, though. The 1-1, though. He's trying to duck, though. Okay.
Both got full meter. Both got full meter here. So breaker is definitely in effect. Who's going to have the biggest one? Somebody wants to do a throw combo.
All right. One. Wait.
Somebody does.
And Disarted one more. Where's the scoop at? You know he's looking for it. And we are just mashing out here. Computerson. Disarted is on chip territory with a big flawless block. There's the grab. This could be the beginning of the end. Does he break? One has to wonder. Oh, he drops it.
But he was facing the other way. What was that?
I'll tell you what this is.
Oh my goodness,
this is sudden death. Back 3 into the nut punch, but that is going to be Disarted going on set point.
Oh my God, heart attack down 4 right there was insane. I'm going through cardiac. Disarted is cooking right now. You have to be a little bit angry if you're Legenda after that one.
Oh,
but look at
this.
Look at the return. Returning the favor in a big way.
By the way, Cucumber putting up those copy passes for him. Let's go. And yo, what's going on, Dwick? Saying a lot of critics would say MK1 is dead. It has been alive. And well, thanks to y'all. Hey, shout out to everybody keeping this game alive. I'm talking to Rips Arena. I'm talking to Banish Brawl, D-Pad. I am talking to everybody doing your events. And all the way, by the way, to the players participating in those events. We couldn't do it without you.
Final round.
Absolutely, and what a brilliant retort from Legenda right there. He can push this to game 5. That was a really commanding last round right there, and he's continuing the juice.
And on the YouTube side, Bowling, why not say Uncle Vape is so energetic and jolly you almost can't tell he's 40 years old. I'm 31, how dare you? Computer, what have I missed?
I'm 40 years old. What have I missed? Oh, fucking no. Anyway, there goes the back 3 into the shimmy. He goes for it again. Little weird trade. What are we gonna do? He's gonna leap over the set play opportunity.
All right, press it long, strong.
Supporting him, making him burn that bar.
Yes, sir. Here comes the blood balls. However, Legenda says we're zoning from here. And Mitch with a subscription on the YouTube side. Thank you so much.
Oh, brilliant jump 3 right there. Was a little bit too far away, but the striker bullets are not going to ring true. Still bringing a bunch of offensive pressure here on the right side of the screen.
Ooh, the duck into the 1-1. Very inspirational coming from Legenda. That makes me want to write a 3-picture novel about that. However, Legenda gonna send this one home. And Chad, we are going to another game 5. Computerson, you walked into what could be one of the longest streams in recent memory. That is going to be it.
Indeed. Oh my goodness. And yes, here we are to game 5. This has been such a competitive match. I'm so much looking forward to this final version of this set.
All right, Chad, you see it. I need to see emotes in the chat. Let me know you're hyped. Let me know you've got a pulse. If you're on that YouTube side, smash that like button. And chat, let's get you to that final game. Let's see who's coming out on top. Will it be Diz? Will it be Legenda? Only one can move on. Legally, one must die.
Indeed. This is lower quarters right now. So it is win or dip out. And Earth Day's tomorrow, so maybe go buy some spinach or something tonight. I don't know.
Conscience won't stop.
I already bought my spinach.
We're going out clubbing like a couple baby seals. Chat, let's get you to that final game. Let's get it.
Spearmint Rhino, I got some reservations. Anyways, game 5 is upon us right now. Let's see what they do here to win neutral.
All right. Oh, a big swing, but that is going to be a foul ball, and Disarted going to be making his way in. Disarted taking this one center screen. And Disarted, what do you got for us here? Though the waterworks going to be no good. This is starting to fall apart for Legenda here, Pewter.
Oh, he's won 2 consecutive neutral situations, and he's got another one here in front of him, and Striker is going to assist him with that in a huge way.
All right. Disarted with a tremendous lead. Legenda would need a Christmas miracle. Unfortunately, the holiday seasons are going to be long gone. We'll see what can happen here and now. Throws him down.
It's not stopping people from using holiday themes.
This game off my screen, bro. He got the down 2 cancel. What is this?
And it is totally destroyed by Striker's grenades. Oh my god, Disarted finding themselves on set point with continuous momentum. It's like a big snowball rolling down a big hill right now.
Oh, this is snowballing into something spectacular for Diz. Legenda does not have an answer, and now Disarted has put him in the red zone. And Disarted, you can tell, is just feeling himself right here and now.
Trade with the back 3 right there. Going to continue the offense, staying aggressive. He's not altering his game plan. He's just continuing with the onslaught.
And that is going to send it home. Disarted coming through with a little bit of extracurricular, but it's all going to be fun and games. Disarted moving on to top 4 territory. Legenda, thank you so much for playing. They're speaking some Russian. I have no idea what they're saying. They're probably saying GG's, and I respect you a ton, which is what we love around here, computers, and that is going to end it.
Great games no matter what. Yes, went right down to the wire, but in game 5, Disarted stepped on the accelerator and made it cracking right now. Good games to both, however. Moving on is Disarted.
All right, chat, and you can see it Disarted. He's sad in chat that he had to eliminate Legenda. Either way, with that, Diz going to be going to top 4 territory. This tournament is far from over. If you're watching this, this is going to be live here on this beautiful Tuesday, April 21st, just after 420. Coming up next, chat, Dat Boy Ryu going to be taking on Groxer, North America, taking on South America. And by the way, Groxer, our last South American player left. Dat Boy Ryu, our second to last North American players left. Computerson, let's let the chips lie where they fall, and let's get it.
Yes, indeed, right now. Do I have the invite? I think I might. I might. Kind of rhymes.
No, Ryu, you're up. You're going to be going right now against Groxer. Sir, go ahead and send out that invite if you would be so kind. By the way, 195 on the Twitch side, 195 on the YouTube side. What is that collectively? That's 5 billion, chat.
It is 5 billion.
Hey,
It certainly
man.
is.
My number game has never been stronger, but we're going to see how this one is going to go. Ryu says he sent out that invite, chat. Let's not keep you waiting. Let's get it sent your way, and let's get this party started. Last Losers Quarterfinal starts now. And Late Rock, what is up in the chat, man? How you been? All right, computer said, hold on to your butt, man. This one is going to get spicy. We've got a Goat Molina taking on a Goat Rain. Rain's been basically the character of this event, and we are absolutely ready for that.
I am holding on to my butt. I'm clenching both cheeks right now with
As you should.
much ferocity.
On the double.
Yeah, my veins are popping out of my forearms right now. That's how hard I'm gripping it. That's how hard I'm holding on to my butt.
Hey, man, as you should. Hey, a man of the people, and I like that. What's up, 2 Trillion? What's going on, Late Rock? What's up, Killer Lord? All right.
Indeed, indeed.
It will now be Ryu, represented by MVF, taking on Groxer, represented by Combat Zone. Let's get it, chat. North America taking on South America. Let's get it. Big Dame in the chat, too, by the way, making that cameo. You'd love to see it.
Yes, yes, yes. We are all in the building right now, and it looks like the players are about ready to rock right now. Let's see. Well, let's see what we have upon us here. This is going to be some highly contested matches.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Gentlemen, go on AFK, start those engines.
Yes.
You can see Groxer coming through with the 300 ping. Don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, ping is just a social construct. It doesn't really mean anything.
And Twigs, what are you even saying on my YouTube chat? What's up, by the way, Big Swarm? Welcome back. And all right, chat, Ryu taking on Groxer, North America taking on South America. And by the way, I love to see Groxer's reign. He plays it so much differently. Plays it with the Tremor cameo, something you do not see every day.
Love to see that very much right here. Let's see how he can handle the great movement options afforded here to Molina. This is going to be an interesting round start for me.
Ryu's just coming through to our event saying, do I have somebody with good ping? And we just look at him with like that death stare and be like, listen, here's the deal. You got somebody with ping, and that's all that matters. Chat, our last Losers Quarterfinal starting off. Groxer starting off hot and heavy. This connection already looking so much better than the Rasul connection. Okay?
Seems to be pretty smooth so far. Had an opportunity right there, but instead it decides to back away, hit him with a little side. Wait out that Hydro Spear.
All right, the Hydromancer himself coming through with a 1-1. However, that ball roll from Ryu going to be partially good. It will be Ryu, though. Look at the Tremor, though, doing some more good fake out into the grab.
Yeah, great stuff there. The carry cancel into the throw. Now you know the movement of Rain is immaculate. So he's going to continue to take advantage of that, but so Molina has that same privilege.
Oh, yes, sir. All right, the crystalline armor is up, says, don't touch me, don't call the cops, we own the cops! And now this is gonna be Groxer taking the lead, and now he's going corner, bound, and down. Goes for the 1-1 into the low. However, Ryu gonna have something to say about that. Brilliant use of the armor there, Peter.
Great stuff right there. Indeed it was, and now the install is gonna be here.
Oh,
Can
no.
he continue with this combo? Yes, he can.
That is going to be the round, and it cost him a pretty penny in the form of that fatal blow. However, as long as you can win that round, that is going to be a job well done. Ryu, though, stuck in the corner, though, and Groxer going to take full advantage of that.
Much agreed. It was a great decision to clutch up that round there with the install, and I'm glad it worked because we've seen it work to no avail so many times, but it is great effect right now.
Oh, yes, sir. And we are pushing along strong, though. However, Ryu, though, oh my goodness, Groxer actually blocked that. He's a madman. Oh, but you can't block them all. And that is going to be Ryu waking up with boutons.
Stand one is so good. One of the greatest buttons here and a fantastic combo starter. Kung Lao hat into everything. Who's taking it right now? Dat Boy or Ryu? Ryu, let's
just
go.
Say, Ryu kind of good, man. I was not expecting this, man. He's looked incredible the last 2 days. He's had 2 completely different paths, and he's made top 8 in both of them. Now top 6, trying to make that top 4.
Indeed, right here, taking a 1 to make a statement here at the beginning of the set. It is going to be 1-0 right now. Let's see what adjustments Groxer might make.
I see Ryu's got a lot of fans in chat. Chloe coming through as well. All right, let's get it, man. Let's send it back your way. And yo, what's up, Chavo? Jason in the building on the YouTube side. All I can say is a huge thank you to everybody watching from around the world. Groxer thinking about this one.
Kung Lao. Tremor.
It takes some time to make a decision. Nothing wrong with that.
You are hereby banished from practicing
Ray movement is
magic.
potted meat. What?
Do that to me, Empress.
All right, Computerson, let's lock eyes on this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's get it going. Once again, Ryu coming out with the lead. However, Groxer not going to be switching cameos. Says, you know what? It's going to be all about the tried and true on this. I will say one of Ryu's best things that he does is his distance management, man. He knows exactly where to catch you from what range. Okay, that could have blown up in my face with that quote, but that's going to be no punish, but it kind of is.
I'll blow up in your face. What? All of a sudden, Kara cancels right here at mid-screen. Oh my God, he's going to go for the throw back three shimmies. Great jump back right there by Mr. Ryu.
All right, we're backing up all the way up. You can hear the noises. Back three yet again. Ryu, though, with a solid overhead. That forward four going to be doing some money. Back three yet again into the stratosphere we go. Big pickup from Groxer.
Yes,
right now, Ryu.
Staple of any button you want to press, though. Back three is definitely it. He's going to install again. He is fearless, Vape.
Oh, he's fearless. He's beerless. He's got no alcohol in his veins. That is going to behoove him tremendously. However, Groxer are going to be making it rain, and that is going to send it home.
Ryu, known to play aggressive. We've seen him using that install multiple times on first round. He just has the confidence, and rightfully so. Playing pretty hard right now, but Groxer has the lead here. He can tie it up in the blink of an eye.
All right, well, it's all up to the gentleman coming out of my left, trying to make his way to the right. Ryu going to snipe him out of the air. Very good use of the aerial roll.
Nice breaker right there as soon as that hits, not allowing any more damage. Now he's going to have to play some defense, though, and he's interrupted immediately. He tried to hit a button. Melina is too fast, baby.
Too fast, too furious, and now we've got some Vin Diesel fluid coming out. Jumping in, though. Good grab on the side of Groxer. Needs a lot more. Balls to the face will suffice for now.
Bold move right there to do the throw. It paid off, but look at the return here from Ryu.
And Ryu is doing the Lord's work, and Ryu going to tie this up.
You look chewed up and
Indeed, he does here, looking to push up to a 2-0, but also Groxer looking to tie it. Let's see what we got here at mid-screen. This is tough. Wow, great decision here by Ryu.
All right, Ryu coming out here. Ryu looking to get it done, and Ryu getting that Oki. And Groxer not blocking on wake up to the deficit of himself. However, poking the special always going to be good. Slams him back down. Back three going to be money. Here comes Groxer, but no. The drop to Mulpeter, not like this.
Unfortunate mistiming right there, and now he's going to pay a little bit of the price right now from Ryu, and there it is. Big Oki opportunity, taking full send on it.
And Peterson, unfortunately for Groxer, he's going to have to pay the iron price, and this is going to be Ryu looking to go to top 4 territory. This would be his highest finish in our events. However, he has been working hard, but now it is time for Groxer to lock in. We want no sweeps here in the Fight Night, Peterson. You know how it goes.
He is certainly on the money right now, turning up the dial in a major way. He's cranking up the volume. Good stuff here, sitting pretty at 2-0.
And this Molina's built just a little bit different. Speaking of GOAT Molinas, what is up to Valtree Fitty in the chat, dude? When do we get you back in these events? It has been way too long. This isn't the first time I've said that, by the way. Computerson, focus on the match. Let's get it.
That's what... What? No, I don't remember who said it. Anyway, 2-0 is the lead right now for that boy Ryu. Let's see if there could be a comeback starting. Who knows?
All right, we will see. Chat, either way, let's send it your way. Let's see if this is going to be the final match, or does Groxer get one on the board? I'm open to any and all options, chat. Here we go.
Indeed, indeed. It is go time here. The Hydrosphere is in effect, but so is the Orbiting Head. Big opportunity again. Great opening here from that boy Ryu. Continuing big time damage. Oh my goodness, Vape 467, 67. Yes, yes, yes. All the jokes.
What is up, King Donnie? Welcome back to the events, man. Welcome to our worldwide tournament where the world is going to war, as you can see. Good grab though on the side of Groxer. Not giving it up just yet. Adam Murphy coming out with that 6-7. What is up?
Love to see it.
Oh,
love to see that.
Okay. And I see Megamind playing both sides of the field on the YouTube and Twitch. Groxer, spend the fatal blow. Kill him. Kill him now. And he's going to eat it. He's going to eat it, Peter. We got to check with the cat. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Is he dead? No, he's live.
He is not dead.
Oh, but he kind of is.
What?
We got to get the other cat.
There he
He's
is.
dead.
Back three on Oki. We'll take care of it. Jason Millington from Antigua. Hope you're doing well. Everybody on the YouTube side, everyone on the Twitch side, everybody on every side of the planet. We love you right now. Dat Boy Ryu is a little bit angry after falling victim to that last one, Vape.
Oh, yes, sir. I see everyone on the YouTube side as well. Plush B, Dwig, Jason Millington, and on the Twitch side, King, Donnie, El Muerte, Y2J, J-Cat up in the house, 2 Trillion as well, and Ryu. He looks like he might have a spot in that top 4 territory. Ryu needs one more to send us to a final round.
Forcing meter burn right there. Hydrosphere, he's gonna just play a little bit of the safe game. He has a huge health advantage right now, Vape.
Yes, sir, I see it. However, Ryu trying to extend that even more, trying to give you some more measure for your pleasure. And another Lao hat. Waves coming out. Groxer, though, this looks, I don't know. I don't even know if this is possible. He would have to be perfect, Pewter.
Very tough sledding right there. Yeah, he's gonna play the distance game and become the victor of such. Barely losing any health right here. Final round, set point for Ryu.
Absolutely. All right, Ryu, it's now or never, but it looks like it's gonna be now. However, Groxer saying put a pin in that one if we can. Okay, working our way in. Waterglade's coming out. Hats on the loose, and there's another low coming from Ryu. The double low.
Oh my, they're adding up too. Those things compound on damage. Jumping away, just playing totally security blanket defensive game right now, but opportunity strikes. So does the Cobra.
And this looks like it could be the beginning of the end for Groxer Peterson. Things are not trending well in his direction. Making top 6 is very nice. However, you'll want to keep that run alive, but Ryu says, you got to come to me. I've got a gigantic life lead.
Wow, just completely snapping, pouncing on that opportunity right there to get 426. As soon as he saw him come within range, Melita's got very strong hurt boxes.
And zoning's the name of the game. Ryu says, we're not risking anything here. You've got to come get me. Throws it down. Hang on a second. Grab gonna be no good. That could have been the end of the match. However, that forward 4, he's on chip territory. And that is going to be it. Ryu saved that bar for a rainy day. He eliminates Groxer with a 3-0 score. GG's to both. And that is going to be it. And now Ryu moving on to top 4 territory. Groxer, thank you so much for playing Peterson. Give me your thoughts on what we just saw.
Oh my, pretty calculated, great effort there by that boy Ryu. I mean, didn't drop any confirms. He was there in any available string gaps. He cooked right there. Great games to Groxer, but Ryu was just in command that set.
Yes, sir. And by the way, I'm sure the connection wasn't great, but it did look very playable, I will say. And chat with that one though, we do have to send things moving on. It is going to be Ryu. By the way, 2 North American players left in this event, 2 EU players left in this event, and they're the most demonic ones you could ever ask for, and I'm here for any and all of it, Peterson. But Ryu gonna be moving on. Chad, coming up next, this is the big one. This is the one she told you not to worry about. I give you Rasul taking on Potency. Are you ready for this, Peterson?
Lord have mercy, I think I am.
All right, Chad, you heard the man. Let's get started. Let's go. By the way, AP, if you do want to send out an invite, definitely would appreciate it. And I see on the YouTube side, we just passed 200 viewers. What is up, everybody watching from around the world?
Yes, much love to everybody joining us on a fantastic day. I hope all of your days are treating you well. It is 421. I still think it's 420 because I'm still baked.
Hey, man, all I gotta say is take me out the oven because I am done. Yes, AttackPotency, go ahead and get those invites locked and loaded, please, and thank you. Let's do it, chat. Let's get rolling. AttackPotency taking on Rasul. This is going to be very annoying for both players in Peterson. We got front row tickets.
Indeed, we do right now. This is going to be fun, quite a fun match to behold. And I'm on board. Yeah, we do have front row tickets. We got 4 seats.
I do gotta say, the last meeting these two had, I believe it was AttackPotency who won on a 3-1 score. However, Rasul, we've seen him look better than ever on the rematches, Chad. We're not gonna keep you waiting at all. We're getting to that very next match. Let's go. All right, Computers, I want your official prediction for this one, for this winner's finals. This is the big enchilada we're seeing right here.
You want my prediction of who's going to make it to winter finals or who's going to win this match?
Who's going to win this match?
My. It's really hard.
Hey, it's not the first time I've heard that.
That's the name of my sex tape. I mean, I don't know. AttackPotency's been cooking so hard. I might have to roll with AttackPotency, but I cannot disparage the gameplay of Rasul. When he executes, he certainly executes. But I think AttackPotency's been cooking. I'll go with him.
Well, Peterson, I've sent you that invite now twice. You're gonna miss that first match, but do not worry. I will take over. Let's get this one started.
It took me forever to get in there. I'm on my way anyways. He's using Darius, and
Okay,
Striker is
cool
going to
now.
be the familiar
Prove your
cameo
worth.
here for Mr. Rasul.
Round one.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, chat. Winners finals is here. Computer will be here in just a second. However, AP already starting off hot and heavy with that forward 3. And North America looking to win this tournament 2 straight events. I know NA is typically not a fan of the high ping, but if you can play here, you can play anywhere.
Correct, you are, and a great start for attack potency right now. Rasul's got to find some offense here.
Oh, and he does already. Rasul, though, this is still very doable. Comes out with the Striker, by the way. Clearly trying to learn from his mistakes. And now Rasul, he needs a lot more damage, though. This is scaling mighty heavy. Here comes Big Ross. Overhead. And jump-in's coming through on the side. AP needs about one more, and AP not gonna find it. Not just yet. The up block, and that is gonna send it home. AP dragging Rasul towards the corner.
Oh, wow. Great stuff right there. Pretty much, Rasul got a couple good licks in there, but attack potency ultimately in command.
Yes, sir. Big thunderclap coming out of AP once again. And AP hits him with the merry-go-round. And now center screen we go. Big stomp as well. The big Viltrumite stance. AP has been blowing people up with this. We saw it against Disarted, and we are seeing it now. AP is playing this one pitch perfectly. Rasul not blocking on wake up. Good flawless, and a good use of the armor from Ross. Nice.
Oh, that forward.
Rasul needs a little bit more. Big stomp yet again. That Striker. Rasul spend the fatal blow. Don't wait. Don't let your dreams be dreams, and he's going to spend it. That is not going to be enough. Keep in mind, AP, 1,100 health, Pewter.
Indeed, indeed, and this is the big decision to be made right here.
Rasul can rob this. Keep in mind, AP's meter is... Okay, he's got a full stick of butter on this.
Yes.
We got here, Rasul. Rob him. Rob him now. Thunderclap coming out. There's a spin to win. AP trying to track him down. AP lost the life lead in that. Oh, the cameo got hit. He got handcuffed. No!
Final round. Fight.
Oh, no.
And computers and say it ain't so. And by the way, Dame says I have a huge surprise for you. What do you got for me, Dame? Tell me. I don't like secrets. Overhead? So I would use computers and emote, but I need a sub. Oh, bro. If I had money, I would have you. However, throws it down, does none other than attack potency. Attack potency will be having the lead. Oh, why you turn off raids? I didn't turn off raids. Are you streaming right now, Dame?
Okay.
You legally have to tell me if you are. But I'll tell you this, Rasul legally has to kill AP if he can. Rasul on the verge of taking the lead. He actually does. Is there a flawless block there?
Oh, my.
No. All right, Rasul, that should be a punish, but no, here's a full combo on the side of Rasul. This is starting to fall apart. And chat, what is this? Oh, one more. One more is all it's gonna take. And this is falling apart for attack potency. And there comes the Lao hat and chat Rasul. Able to bring that back on one of the best comebacks we have seen. And AP, though, you know they gotta be a little bit frustrated here, Computerson.
Wow wins.
The unrelenting style of gameplay that is constantly, like, it might not seem like it's in your face, but it is in your face of Rasul. Very hard to play against. And right now it comes up on top. Attack potency's got to be a little bit pissed off, because I would be.
If I'm them, I don't know, man. Do you make the switch to the Tremor already? That is typically attack potency's go to bread and butter. And by the way, attack potency says, dog, just delete this cameo.
The team.
Cobra, do you want me to gift you a sub? Yeah, you know what? I will gift you a sub so you
You're
can
about to
prolong
be
the
humbled.
glory that is the
By a man in a
most
cape?
brilliant emote
I
ever
do not
created.
think so.
Computerson stepping in, says Cobra needs his emote. Computerson, thank you so much for all the love, commentary, and everything you do here. Chat, let's get
Oh,
it.
yeah. Think I won't? I'll gift you a sub.
Yo, what's up, Judo Master? Welcome back, Megabyte. I see you chilling. 2 Trillion Cobra Tango B-Wood in the building. B-Wood, you gotta let me know when you're coming through. I'll dress
Hello.
much nicer. What's up, by the way, Banished? Good to see you're feeling better. Welcome back to the event. Glad to see you're up and cooking yet again. Ooh, that is not what the doctor ordered, though. By the way, AP's still on the Darius.
Rasul is cooking in a major way. Just does the Oki throw. Heartless gameplay. What? Oh no.
What? What?
Parents
What
must be
happened?
disappointed.
Oh no, we have a DC. That sucks.
That could not have happened at a worse time for Rasul. And
Oh,
attack potency gonna be
no.
going up 1-1. Attack potency was literally so pissed he obliterated his entire health bar. And you know what, Chad? Do we allow that? Of course we do.
Oh my goodness. Tragedy has befallen us. Oh, very unfortunate.
Unfortunate to see, however, we're going to be inviting Rassul back quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's do it. And all right, that's going to be a 1-1 score. By the way, AP is just that. He has just so much aura. He can clap you out of existence, even halfway in between the round. That's a good thing, Chad. That's what you want in a player.
Oh my, the servers betrayed us. What can we do?
I'll tell you what we can do.
Yes, there's that emote. There we go. I love it.
All right. So we have a moment to kill.
And you did it 8 times, which is my favorite number, so I love you even more, Cobra.
We're going to wait for them to get back, chat. All right, we're just waiting for Ross to get back. Don't worry. Hang on, chat. I got this. We're just waiting for Rassul to get back. Don't worry.
Is this a game? What is this?
This is Brush Jamu.
You just brush a cat?
You can't let him spot you, though.
How do you win? Oh, you win by him not
Gotta
looking
get the
at
highest.
you?
Gotta get the highest score. You can't let him spot you. Ah! Got me. All right, that's unfortunate.
Is it a real thing that orange cats are like dumber than other cats?
Or smarter.
I thought they were like stupid. I thought that was like an internet thing where orange cats are the dumb ones.
I don't know. They're either smarter or dumber. Rassul, what's going on here?
I don't know.
And all right, we got to figure out what's going on here. When is the tournament for the cat brushing game? Hey, in about 6 or 7 days. I got you. By the way, Computers, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Cobra Tango. And now he's got those emotes. I see you. I see you.
I don't know if it's a fun fact. It's weird. I don't know. On the reservation, like all the orange cats were just thought to be stupid, and pretty much every cat just walked around. Like nobody had cats. There were just cats all over the place. So we didn't bother. We didn't bother naming them.
Well, we're gonna see, Chad. We're gonna see. However, what's today? Is today Tuesday? Isn't that when Steam does an update? Oh, damn it. Who else plays on Steam here? I believe Disarted does as well.
Steam died, says Ras.
Well, Chad?
I guess I'm not that familiar with Steam. I bought Mortal Kombat 11 on it for some stupid reason, and it doesn't even fucking work. But
by the way, Saucy Fingers, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Well, Chad, while we lose our entire viewers, we're going to hope Steam comes back quick, fast, and in a hurry. And Adam Murphy saying, get a AttackPotency in Grand Finals. Oh, man. He's like the only PlayStation player here. Does he just win the event?
Game Station Cinco, only for the elite.
I used to be on Steam, chat, and then my game used to crash every 6 or 7 minutes. So we switched over to PlayStation. All right. Well, we are gonna see. Is Steam dead? Ross, it should be coming up here pretty soon.
That sucks.
But this is not my fault. Nobody ever said it was your fault.
Yeah, it's not your console master race. No, I didn't even like
He
that.
does $2,000 qualifiers on his console, dude. That is godly.
Hey, the PS5 works, man. It does everything and it works. And dude, I have a god-ass laptop like that kills everything too. But the PlayStation 5 just works. It just does it.
All right, chat.
Does the damn job.
All right, computer. Oh, fuck. Okay, I lost that one. Okay, that was a rookie run. All right. Computers, and commentate this.
What? Your cat brushing? Okay. Oh, he goes from the shoulder area, and now he's going towards the hindquarters. And the cat looks and has a very large nose. Looks ugly. Does not look proportionate to the other one. Oh, he's looking again. The right eyebrow looking very weird. Now he's brushing the back end. Look at the hair fly all over the place.
Shit.
Oh my goodness, it's great.
It's scary, bro.
Staring you down, and it's eating you. You died, dude. You died.
I got you, Diz.
suck.
Not listening to you. Playing the cat game. Sorry, all right,
died.
computers, and be sure to stare at chat. Let me know if anything important comes and happens.
People are laughing at your failed brushing attempts at the cat. The hair is going all over the place. You just keep brushing the same area. In that area good?
It's all about the high score.
You gotta brush your
God,
butt.
okay, whatever, bro. Whatever.
Giving you this. Oh my god.
I tried, Chad. I tried. All right, Ross.
Is that harder than flawless blocking?
No, it's not. All right, Chad. Well, if you're just joining us, we're trying to get this tournament going. I know Steam is going through an update right now. It should be over anytime. I know it does take about 10 minutes. Starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and they go through a little bit of maintenance. Ross, we know. This is gonna be a fun rewatch.
Yeah. Do you have some elevator music?
I don't know. Do we have like any other like fun games we can play in the meantime? Should me and you play for a second?
I'll play you. I'll play you right now.
Attack Potency's in the hill. It won't work.
Oh, okay.
Here, we're gonna do an in between set. Be what I know you're on.
Want a side match?
Who the hell is
I'll
B-Wood?
play. I saw B-Wood in the chat earlier.
Should we just throw B-Wood in the tournament? B-Wood,
You're
can
the
you be
boss.
Rasul?
You're the boss, man. Do it.
All right, let's get a celebrity set. Who wants to play on stream? You will get absolutely no dollars, but you will get all the respect in front of over 300 people. All crazy? Just.
Hey.
Let me see. B-Wood, you're not home. I need you to be home for this. All right, let's invite Attack Potency. I'm the best, aren't I? AP, we have no idea. We're seeing what the status is on Steam. Let me actually hit the Googles right now, Chad. As we lose all our viewers, let me just see about this real quick. Steam status.
Does music sound okay?
I can't hear your music. Oh, yeah.
No?
By the looks of it, Steam is in fact dead. Well, this can't be one of those ones we finish off stream, right? Like we have to do this here. I got you, B-Wood. I got you.
It's hard to say.
Well, we're entertainers, right? We have to entertain somehow.
You really don't hear the music?
Yeah.
What the? Okay, never mind then.
Let me show you guys my peak Combat League stats.
Elevator music.
This is what you want, Chad. This is what you want in some MK1. This is how you know you're playing it right.
How about you just fight me?
Time played 32 minutes. 0. Let me see. See, chat, if you're not doing this, you're not doing it right. Chavo says we want entertainment.
Well, it's how did you not hear that music? Whatever. You know what? You should fight me. Fight me now.
I don't know. We'll see. Rasul, how's it looking? Sing a song? What song do you guys want me to sing? Chad, are we cooked?
All right, I got one for you.
What do you got?
You have to sing Aladdin OST, A Whole New World.
And I can show you the world. You like my
It's a
auto
good
tune?
start. It's a good start, yeah.
Shining, shimmering, splendid. Ow, let's get the fucking Aladdin going.
Remix.
Disarted, that sounds like a terrible
Good
plan.
take. Karaoke king right here.
All right, looks like it's back up. I think we're up.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Think irreplaceable? Everything you own in the box to the left. Oh yeah, motherfucking crowd. Let me fucking sing again. That's everything you own in the box to the left.
You sound like a terrible idea, he says. Irreplaceable is a good one though.
All right, we're back, Chad. And you guys, and quite frankly, you guys are lucky. I'm so good at entertaining. All right, I don't want to hear nothing. Rasul, get back in my lobby. Attack Potency, you're taking that match due to the fact that Rasul's on PC, and due to the fact that we got to get this tournament done.
Oh Lord.
It says we
Whole
need a
stream
whole
of
stream of
this?
this. We definitely don't.
Whole stream of vape karaoke? Yeah, actually we do. No, B-Wood's right. We do.
Wait,
So when can I get you drunk enough to do that?
No, we're not getting me drunk. It is not happening. That would doom everything. 7-Eleven, hand me your blast. 7-Eleven, it happened so fast. I met a boy.
Oh, I don't even.
All right.
Oh, you could sing the soundtrack to Grease too. That'd be really good.
All right, chat. Rasul, we're getting him in the building, and it looks like everybody is coming back. All right, Chad, all right. I like the loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Let's go. Rasul, there he is, Chad. I've located him. He said he used to be in a band.
Oh,
yeah, it was called Vape and the Untalented 3. What's up, by the way, Saucy Fingers? I remember you used to play MK1. I remember you. Hey, people forget, but I do not. I believe you played Joker, if I'm correct. All right, Chad, let's get it. Peak attack potency. Taking on Rasul. Our grandma legit asked me, though, she's like, so just people listen to you scream at him for 2 hours? I'm like, that's right. Yeah, they do. All right, Rasul's en route, Chad. I have eyes on Rasul. If you're watching this on rewatch, just skip through all this. 70 clams on the board, by the way. This is like when the power goes out and like you're sitting with your family and everyone's just wondering when God is gonna let everything be good again.
This is the reality of online gaming. Sometimes there are speed bumps, sometimes there are hurdles, but you know what, Vape? We are so strong and so resilient that we always overcome those hurdles, don't we?
Absolutely. And B-Wood, by the way, saying Vape remembers all his KL victims. Yes, I got them all tattooed on my back. However, Chad, we're getting it back to peakness. It's going to be a 1-1 score. AP taking on Rasul. Let's get going. Rasul, represented by Lyra, AttackPotency, coming out on Team Synergy. Let's go!
Yes, the KL victims. All receipts must be taken. All my receipts are etched in stone from lightning delivered from the heavens above. They are etched on stone tablets. They don't go away.
Prove your worth.
Yes, sir. They don't go away. Shout outs to the ex-girlfriends. However, Chat, let's get you back to things right here and now. However, let's see. Is AttackPotency going to be having the buff? Did Rasul get iced? Remember when we last left off on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z? It was Rasul who got clapped out of existence right now. And that's generally not a good thing. 9 out of 10 proctologists not going to recommend that pewter.
Wow, brilliant anti-air right there, and then he moves right into the overhead, getting a big opening here, right side corner carry, dive kicks right through the Darius Whirlybird attempt.
All right, catches him, does AP, and says, we've got some aerial tactician moves for you. Pushes through Rasul with some good ducks, a mallard duck, perhaps even a diver duck. All right, Rasul unable to find anything there and square. Rasul, though, still coming out with the fury, still coming out with the pressure. And AP aura farming through the, what is this? Oh, AP, don't do that.
Quite a trade that was right now. Big advantage right now.
Spend it! Kill him now. And this should be, I don't know, 950 health. I think he's out of here, Pewter. What do you think?
I think he survives right now. There's going to be big, wait, I could be incorrect. I
950
probably
health,
am.
950 health, 950 health.
Correct, you are.
All right, AP gonna officially be taking the lead. What's up, by the way, mate? I see you Jar Jar's in the chat as well. All right, chat, we are rocking and we are rolling. Computers, tell me what your L5 see.
Well, right now, AttackPotency in a very clutch moment right there, and he's continuing his motion and his rhythm going into the second round. Clutch performance there at the end of the first one.
We are working, we are lurking, and we are twerking. It's a pants off, dance off here, led by Rasul. Officially taking the lead here in round number 2. For everyone asking about the ping, looks great.
Great dive kick right there. Another one in return. 2 dive kicks within the vicinity of like 5 seconds right there. And now he's going to play a little bit of a distance here. Trying to feel out the battle.
Tries to go for the stomp. Rasul not buying on any of those fakes, but he kind of does. AP, though, this would be the funniest comeback ever. Kill him. Kill him. Ooh, drops that one. Unable to go double pistol chesty on that. However,
fatal blows unavailable, but the whirlwind is not. And taking that one is Rasul. Now on to round 3. This is a very pivotal round.
It's a really long tournament, by the way. It's a little bit too long. I've never heard that before, Chad. However, we're getting handcuffed right now. I'm definitely into that. We'll talk about that later. Okay, overhead not gonna be any money. All right.
Misses the aerial hat. Great movement right there. Up block is going to afford a huge opportunity right now for AttackPotency. Big time damage, babe.
Oh, yes, sir. And look at him. He's going skybound and down. AP Airlines. And that flight is looking fully booked. However, Rasul coming out with the whirlwind. Overhead not going to be any good. People have been scouting that from Rasul a little bit too often, I will say. Has not been working. Tries to get the mix. However, there is no mix. Rasul, though, that life bar looking better, worse for wear. There's the thunderclap. Says, get out of my face.
Great stuff right there. Crucial tech. Now let's see if he gets some offense going. There's the shimmy opportunity. He's going to let it rip.
Yes, he is. Just like me and you inside of an elevator, and Rasul going to let that one rip, and that is going to be a whole chunk of damage. AP is still going to be very, very much alive.
Let's see what the decision here is. Is he going to go for Oki? Or is he going to back up? I'm interested to see what he does.
I'm interested that you're interested. Rasul, what's it gonna be? Here comes the pew pew. Okay, not gonna get nothing out of that. Rasul still trying to zone. AP with the lead. AP, what do you got? No! The thunderclap is gonna get it done, and a 2-1 score coming for AttackPotency. And all right, Rasul, he does not want to get sent down to that loser's bracket. He did finish second place yesterday, and North America, I will say, has been winning these things as of late. Yesterday we saw Noir. Is it gonna be AP today, or perhaps even Ryu? We're gonna see if it's gonna be AttackPotency or Ryu fighting back. Here we go.
Oh my, correct you are. North America has been cooking at a high level as of late right now, and AttackPotency just burgeoning that argument right there. And oh my, well, that was a scramble of scrambles, babe. Holy Hannah.
Yes, sir. Eggs were getting broken on that one. Yo, what's up, Ghost Carnage? Welcome back. And No Vision, I see you. And DDG saying farting inside of an elevator is wrong on so many levels. It's a very good joke, by the way.
I agree. I agree.
By a man in a cape? I do not think so.
I actually had the privilege of being in an elevator today on my job interview, and I was really thinking about farting when there was 2 people in there with me, but
you should,
I held
you
it
should.
out of respect. Anyways, no respect right here. Whirly Bird coming through. AttackPotency starting the offense early.
By the way, guys, currently a $70 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right there. As it stands right now, this will be top 1 payout. Okay.
Wow, what an interruption. That stomp eats up every armored wake up, and look at AttackPotency knows all of it.
Catches him. That is going to send it home. AP on set point. And what was looking to be a super long set, AP looking to close the show right here and right now.
Looking super hard right now. The stomp is a launcher again. Darius going to be in the background. Not effective that time. He's going to eat the whirlwind, but let's see what he's got on wake up here. Armor immediately out of it.
Ryu not trusting his odds whatsoever in the next set. So let's get this to top 4. You can do this, Chad.
Oh no, what a great strike right there. Picking him out of the sky as AttackPotency gonna do the throw to mix some things up. He's at a very big advantage right now.
Oh, you better believe it, and this is gonna do it. There's nothing Rasul can do, and he knows it, Chad. 3-1 gonna be your official score. AP gonna be moving on to grand finals. We had a little bit of lull in the action there due to the fact that Steam died. However, with that, Chad, AP gonna be moving on comfortably. And Computerson, Rasul's in that lower bracket. I would not want to deal with him down there. I'm sure you wouldn't either.
That's true indeed. Yes, the lower bracket, nothing to scoff at. And yeah, there are very dangerous sharks down there at the lower end of the deep end of the swimming pool, we'll call it.
And by the way, Disarted saying we should actually make that top 4 payout. How would I even do that, Chad? It's not even actually $70. It's PayPal, so it's like $67. I'll thank you. But Chad, with that, it is going to be AttackPotency moving on through 2 grand finals. And with that, it is going to be Rasul dropping down to the lower side. I don't know who's going to want to deal with that, but Chad, we give you our third to last match of the night. I give you Disarted. Take it on Ryu. You can make a case for either player. You can make a place for either player winning this one. However, Chad, we are getting it sent. Let's get it going.
On my way to the King of the Hill right now. Looking much forward to seeing this one. But yeah, who is going to face the mighty Rasul? But okay, never mind. That one did not work.
I got you, computers, and I'll be inviting you right here and now. All right, Chad, let's do it. And yo, what's going on? Mr. President in the building, Screwface in the YouTube side as well. And Rasul, it just happens, man. It happens. People forget, man. And Rasul, it was not just your game. It was literally every single person on Steam. They all went down with you. Fern, I'm doing incredible, by the way. We're on our loser semifinals match. It's been a long tournament, but you know what, Computerson? $70 on the board. I cannot wait to see who wins it.
70 points for the victor right here. Yes, and it is moving. It is shaking right now. I am on my way to said room, and there I am. And you know what? I'm looking forward to this very much.
Let's get it, man. Let's do it. Let's send it home, chat. It's going to be Ryu. It's Disarted. Yes. This is going to be the loser semifinal. The winner of this gets Rasul. The winner of that gets AttackPotency. This tournament coming to a head. Let's go.
Yes, yes.
By the way, I will say, I know North America typically hates the high ping events. They've done phenomenal in this one.
Havoc, Striker, Cum Lao, the Gateway.
You were one of the conspirators.
We seem to have lost connection with Computerson. We will try to get him back. I think I have to call him back again real quick, chat. I'll take over for now.
Round
And
1.
all right, B-Wood says, all right, babe, I'm here for Ryu. I got you, though. All right, started on a 1-0, I'm sorry, on a 0-0 score. We're all tied up, chat. The match just started. You understand? Pearson, you here?
Pardon me, I had to step away for a
okay,
second.
right.
I am back right now. Here we are. I thought I said something before I left, but maybe it did pick up. Anyways, here comes Disarted. Great opportunity here on the right side of the screen. Gonna take the throw, control the pace for the time being.
Yes, sir. We are moving and we are cruising. Down one, though, the big helping hand. Ryu, though, can he avoid the pressure? And by the way, Legenda saying top 4. There's no way we can split this prize pool top 4. If we get to 100, maybe we could go top 3. That's really stretching it out, though. We'll see what happens, Chad. Either way, thank you so much to everybody who has supported this stream so far and Pearson to come through. That way I can save my voice. Because let's just face it, Chad, I'm getting parched.
Great decision right there by Datboy Ryu on the previous sequence. Able to eat all the armor of that helping hand, and now he's continuing some more offensive pressure. A throw just to screw up your timing on defense.
Another overhead to go with it, though. Another low and big damage coming out. This is going to be Ryu, though, with a big comeback, though. He's going to get it done.
Round 2.
He's certainly on top of his buttons so far. Every counterattack is lightning quick, and there's another one on display right in front of us.
All right, here we go. And by the way, Ninja, I see you in the chat. This is watching from the Philippines. I see you, man. Welcome. Shout outs from sunny Southern California. And shout outs to everybody watching around the world. Taki Nada in the building, enjoying his day. However, Disarted, though, his life has definitely seen better rounds.
Yeah, huge advantage. Barely any health taken away from Datboy Ryu at the moment. And he's kind of just going to play the slow game right here, but the grenades are going to defeat that attempt by him. Here comes Disarted.
Disarted, though, needs a lot more work here. He's going to start off the old scenic path, making his way down the I-90, says B-Wood, and I am going to agree with that. However, you don't want to press on that. He does press on that!
Oh, my. Indeed, he does. There's no more meter to speak of for him, and he is on the end of his life bar right now.
All right, overheads, and that is going to be Ryu, though. Datboy Ryu has looked incredible, I must say. Finishes off in style the photo finish and a 1-0 score. And if he gets to take on Rasul, by the way, in losers finals, I'm just going to sit back and watch.
Whirlwind brutality, incredible right there. Ryu has really been turning up. You saw the volume just amplify in the last few matches even before this one, and he continues the noise.
He's a gamer, man. He's a gamer, man. There is no other way to say it. And now Disarted going to have to answer back. Does he have another pick he wants to go with? He does play a nice General Shout and a nice Scorpion.
Yeah, we know Disarted has plenty of options right here to choose from. Let's see which one is most comfortable here in game 2. Looks like he's continuing here with Havoc.
All right, yes, sir. Let's get it, though. Let's see if Ryu can continue this reign of terror, or does Disarted have anything to say about it? This is EU taking on North America. And by the way, Ryu has had to play players from all over the world. South America, North America, EU, Middle East. We sent him on the path, man. That's all I can say.
Absolutely fighting all over the world, mate. And look at that. The down 1 is going to connect a little bit, or excuse me, down 4. But now they're just playing some good defensive strings.
Yes, sir. Good grab on the side of Ryu. Not going to be able to take the lead, not just yet, Pewter.
Great duck right there underneath the blood ball, trying to move in. Getting checked a little bit there with a down 1 from Havoc. Here comes Disarted, trying to swing. Oh, it could have been a big whip punish, but decided to keep backing away. It was Ryu.
This is an old-fashioned bull and a matador type of set, and that's one set I definitely do appreciate. Ryu, though, taking an outstanding lead. Here we go. And Fikret, thank you so much for the follow on the YouTube side. Thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome, everybody watching from around the world. Peterson right now, Ryu. Oh, let me switch the names around. People forget, man.
Datboy Ryu is really cooking right now. He's playing calculated. He's playing confident. He's playing comfortable.
All right, here we go.
Right now, Disarted has a big, huge opportunity right
he
here.
puts the leash on. Ryu's got to do something about this. Is he going to go for the instant teleport? Disarted snaps it, and that should be the round. Absolutely. Spend that fatal blow. Do not even leave it up to the gods. And Disarted going to cash out. You rarely see that anymore, Pearson. There was a big nerf to that move.
Oh my God, brilliant use of it right there. So advantageous, and yes, wow, he pounced upon the opportunity. Great stuff.
All right, Ryu gonna be go. No, he's alive. There's no way.
What?
Except for he's not.
Oh my, all right.
Round 2.
A little bit of a jump scare there for me anyway. Let's see if Disarted can even this up right now.
All right, Disarted looking good. Disarted officially back in the lead. Disarted with a tremendous lead. Ryu in trouble here. He's got to avoid this corner pressure, got to find his way out. However, Disarted says this is a one-way ticket kind of match.
Laying on tremendous pressure and tremendous damage as well. Even though Striker's going to be gone, the pressure will never be forgotten.
All right, Ryu's got one more chance here. This has been all one-way traffic on the side of Diz. And here comes the Striker. He's on chip territory, and that is going to send it home. Disarted going to tie this up. No sweeps here, Pewter.
Correct, you are. Yeah, it's one apiece right now. The extended the extended leg right there is going to take it up. Disarted really in cruise control there towards the end of that those exchanges.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, chat. Well, with that, this is going to be an old-fashioned 1-2. The winner of this is going to be getting Rasul. Let's get it back your way, and let's get it.
Yes, yes. I don't expect any sort of cameo or character change right here, but I have been mistaken before. Let's see what happens here.
All right, Ryu taking on Diz. I expect, yeah, none of these two are going to be switching character or cameo. This is Ryu's best loadout, and I do believe it is Disarted's best loadout. We saw him with a General Shao for a little while. However, I do believe that this is going to be the one he enjoys the most, chat. Let's get you back to the action here. Inside the Haunted Woods, the Weeping Willow. I don't know what the hell this is called. Let's go!
There are a lot of things going on in the background of this stage. One of my favorite ones to look at. Right now, Disarted, oh, he went for the punish attempt a little bit too late on that one, but the throw is going to allow Ryu here to control the pace a little bit more.
All right. And by the way, Osbos, yes, AttackPotency did win 3-1 over Rasul. It was a bit of an issue there as far as steam going down during the event. However, AP, I do believe, finished it in dominant fashion. Down, okay, low hat again. And now here comes Ryu, though. He will officially take that lead. Goes for the down
Great
one, keep it
stuff
safe.
there. Beautiful stuff there on the dash up. Oh my goodness, now Disarted is really gonna put the screws on you right here, but look at the masterful duck of the blood ball. Very clutch.
All right, we are working, we are lurking, and we are twerking, and Ryu, that life bar, can he do anything to stop this?
Very bold right there, has a full bar. About to have one as well as Disarted,
Oh,
however.
he's got him, spend the fatal, but no, he's got armor. People always forget.
Break right there.
Oh, he tried it
no.
again. He tried the hourglass special. Did not pay off this time. Disarted officially taking that lead. Looking to eliminate one of our 2 North American players left in this bracket. Of course, AP sitting up pretty in grand finals.
Went for the Hail Mary there on the YOLO Ball Rolo. Did not work out, and there is the throw missed. Great option selected right there by Disarted. Looking to continue the damage bait.
Yes, sir. Disarted really starting to put one on for the ages. And Disarted, though, really starting to pull away. Ryu can answer back, but he needs so much more. His work surely cut out for him.
Here's his opportunity right here, but good defense on display by Disarted. He's going to put some more pressure and make you hold the R2 button, but look at Ryu. Counterattack.
Beautiful stuff. All right, Ryu actually pulling this one back. Can you find that mix? Oh, that helping hand. He breaks through the helping hand. That is so rare to see, and Ryu using just enough buttons to get through it. He knew he had it too. However, I did not confuse. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Utilizing the quick buttons on those strings with Melina has been Ryu right there. Yeah, he ate up all 3 hits of the armor of the helping hand, and now it is paying off in massive amounts.
What a saucy combo. That's something only Ryu knows, I feel.
Oh my, that was dripping. Seriously, that was so stylish. And he's got a good health lead here. Let's see if he can continue it, but Disarted has other plans.
And by the way, Sean Roel, I see you on the YouTube side. Do not even worry about it, man. I know you're a busy man. We love seeing you every time you come through, and welcome aboard any single time you can find a minute or 2.
However, finding himself with a full meter right now still is Disarted.
Oh,
so
bit of
any
a trade.
combo opener he can break.
Oh, this is bad.
Install.
This is bad for both. However, Striker's on the loose. Disarted trying to catch him. There's the overhead. He breaks the armor. Another overhead. Ryu, what do you got? And that is going to be Diz absolutely sneaking by Ryu. So much armor, you gotta see it, man. That is gonna be Diz now 2-1 lead, and now Ryu finding himself backed up against the wall.
Oh my, what a hard-fought battle that was right now. Ultimately Disarted, yes, rises to the top right there, but oh my, this is such a nail-biter right now.
And Ryu, man, he's going to make you work for it every step of the way, but Disarted able to come out on top on that one. The best armor in the game, showing why exactly there. Remember that helping hand. You have to beat all 5 hits. If you do not, you are going to take a serious chunk of damage.
Yeah, the timing that was required for Ryu to earn through all of that and get a combo was, I think, like 2 frames tight. That was insane.
All right, well, we want to see another game 5. This has been a long tournament.
Win him the match, though.
I'm ready for this tournament to go a little bit longer, though. I'll be perfectly honest with you, Peter, as we get you to the very next one. Disarted taking on Ryu. I don't think there's going to be any character or cameo switch. Let's get it!
We're one of the conspirators.
Indeed, indeed. Disarted looking to cinch this up. Ryu looking to push to a game 5. Let's see what happens. We have the fantastic, this is a really classy skin, I will say.
Oh, yes, sir. What's going on, by the way, Merengue? Great to see you up in the house. You are just in time for some peek. No combo on the side of Ryu, and Disarted instantly punishes that.
Wow, what a great interruption right there, and he's continuing to pour it on. Get a safe jump in with the striker shots. Oh, narrowly missing the pickup, but starting another combo right away, babe.
Yes, sir. And Disarted, though, he seems to have figured Ryu out, but Ryu not throwing in the towel, not just yet. Marching to the center of the screen, now to going to the right side, now to the left. Gets the
Great
mix, though, Ryu, you
offense.
had it!
Oh, he backs away.
You can see right now,
picking a
Diz.
spot right here.
Diz waiting for that striker. That striker's fully loaded, by the way. All right, just trying to catch this man. This is a bull and a matador type of match. Overhead is going to be money. You see Ryu just backing up.
Waiting up for Kung Lao. There goes the hat. But gonna have to wait again for Kung Lao to be available. So it looks like they're gonna play the clock
he
game a little bit.
catches
But
him. Computerson, we are one match away, a round away, I should say, from a game number 5. And it feels like we're getting there. I'm just going to keep it 100% with you.
it looks like the momentum is certainly there for that to happen right now. Ryu forcing the meter to be burned from Disarted. And
Ryu.
now he's a huge combo.
Ryu using the long-range buttons of that Molina to find his way in. Where's the grab? Disarted loves the grab. There's the grab.
There it is indeed right now. Striker still, oh, now Striker is available, but it doesn't matter. Teleport kick is available.
And Chad, Computerson, I believe it's so. I think we're going to a game 5. Ryu, one more hit. Can you get it? Down 1, and Chad, he's on chip territory, and wait. And there it is, Chad. We are going to a game number 5. Make some noise, put some emotes in the building, and let me know you've got a pulse, Computerson. Only one can move on to take on Rasul. Who's it going to be?
Oh my goodness. Yes, it is game 5 to see who has to face the almighty, the much ballyhooed Rasul. Let's see what we got here. Ryu is cooking, not giving up easily.
And yo, what's going on, Baylina? Great to see you make that cameo today.
What's
and
up?
Reese Sunjo, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. Everybody's here, man. The whole entire community
Hello.
wants to see who's going to win this North America versus EU battle, Computerson. Let's call it like we see it. The final match between these two. Only one will be moving on to take on Rasul.
Absolutely. Much love to everybody in the chat. Shout out right now. Yes, game 5 is upon us right here. This is going to be so tough. Let's see what it's going to bring to us. Who's going to fight the mighty Rasul, babe?
I can see a place. I can see a case for either player here. Ultimately, though, it's up to hit them as we go into the Royal Palace. Chad, make some noise.
It's going to be crucial here around start. Great defense right there, but that orbiting hat is going to prevent him from doing an immediate punish. But look at the throw there. Ryu, really smart. Walk up fearless.
By the way, Rush on the YouTube side saying, I don't care who wins, just don't let it be Rasul.
A great opening right there. Here comes Ryu. Sweet combo in return, 336, and just going to back away. Continue, just want to reset it to neutral.
And look at Diz
Who's
just
gonna
saying,
win the footsies?
Diz saying, fight me. Okay. Oh, that's a punish and a half, but no. Disarted ending up on the winning side of that trade, Pewter. Making his way to the center of the screen. Ryu is in some trouble right now. There, oh, he calls it out. What a beautiful call out. For you guys who don't know, that blood ball is a high. You can interrupt it. Ryu knows his frames, knows his tech all too well, and he is absolutely going to capsize that ship.
Absolutely. To your point right there, utilizing the speed of Molina's buttons right there on Wake Up, and especially just being fast enough to micro-duck that. Even though he's eating the throw right here, let's see what he does on... Oh my god. Look at that breakfast.
All right. So pressing on through is going to be the low. And another grab. And now another down one into the helping hand. It started with the lead. No, he drops it. And Ryu takes full advantage. And that says, let's spend a little bit of armor, Pewter.
Uses the armor on the second frame of the attack. That was what enabled that to even be a possibility. Great stuff. Genius by Ryu.
Yes, sir. Disarted trying to make his way in. Ryu has the lead. Can he maintain it? Remember, Havoc, a very heavy comeback character. And Disarted says, let's zone a little bit more. 42
got the
seconds
handcuffs.
left. Look at the
Blood
defensive
balls go too
performance
high.
of Ryu. Oh, he gets
Oh.
caught.
orbiting hat faces the meter break. Oh my goodness. This is tough.
It's not over. Not over just yet. I do believe Disarted will have access to that fatal blow if he gets hit once more. Disarted, though, should be knotting this up at least somewhat.
Clock's depleting, too. That could play a factor here shortly.
3 into the blood ball yet again. And Disarted, though, he's got to be, cannot afford to go reaching in there. And Ryu, there's 14 seconds left. Disarted's going to have to go. And this is going to be the round. And he cannot break. And there is no armor needed to be spent. That is going to be Disarted on set point. But so is Ryu.
Oh my goodness, we are at final right now. What a clutch performance. Let's see what we got right here. Full meter has Ryu.
Look at Diz. The overhead's gonna hit him, and so does the hat. However, there's a big counter on the side of Diz.
Yeah, break that right away. Good stuff to do before the damage has been dealt. However, now you're facing no resources and you get puked on by Havoc.
And no, tries to get that shimmy. Ryu not falling for any of that. Disarted still trying to make his way in. Down one's coming out. What do you got, Diz?
A little bit too far away from the confirm, but not for this one. Huge punish, Vape.
Yes, sir. Ryu's got the lead. Disarted's got to fight back. He's got him in the red zone.
Sides to the shin. Big
Look at
health
Ryu.
advantage.
Ryu is back in. Ryu says, I'm getting out of here. And Ryu is one hit away. And Ryu's going to losers finals. What an event, what a set, and Ryu gets it done. He is going to losers finals to the top 3 placings. What an event, computers, and I gotta say, congratulations to him. Disarted gonna finish off in 4th place.
Oh my goodness, what a match that was. Fantastic set, great games to both of you. That was very intense, to say the least. And the stagger games, the mind games going on right there by Ryu. How relentless he was.
I'd like to get a heart rate.
Great display.
Yes, sir. I'd like to get a heart rate monitor on both of those players, but with that, that boy Ryu is going to be moving on to that losers finals. Chad, with that though, we've got 2 more matches for you. Don't go anywhere. And Chad, let's get this last 2 matches on the board. Ryu, go ahead and send me an invite if you'd be so kind. Let's get this last 2 matches all set up. By the way, as it stands right now, it will be top 2 payout. If we do get to $100 donated, it will be top 3. However, Chad, we'll see how any and all of that ends. AttackPotency still waiting in the wings. Let's get one more match started here in the loser side. Computerson, are you ready?
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yes, I am indeed ready right now. I'm waiting the invo. I'm chilling. I am amplified, man. This has just been fire matches. Thanks for letting me jump in halfway through it.
Of course, man. I cannot think of another person I would have in here with me. Ryu, I've got your invite. We are on the way. And Bailina saying Buff Millie. Of course. I'll call Ed Boon 6 or 7 times. Let's go, Chad.
Melina's been doing some big damage right here on the end, piloted by Dat Boy Ryu. And let's see how it contends against... Oh my goodness, who is it? Oh, Mr. Kung Lao.
All right, well, there's 2 people I need in my life, and that is going to be Computerson and also Rasul. This has been a late night tournament. However, with this, we are going the full distance. 2 more matches. AP has got to play like 2 matches in like 2.5 hours. They're probably on Combat League. Somebody's probably suffering to that Omni-Man. You know what? I like that.
I think this one is... Yes, me too. I think this one's a little bit difficult for Melina, to be honest. Because the sides don't go full screen unless you amp them. Doesn't have that many full screen tools besides the amplified teleport kick.
Well, I
think this is tough. I think it's tough against Kung Lao. That's just my opinion.
Ross, I'm sorry, Ryu, have you ever played against Ross?
I often am.
Ryu, have you ever played against Ross? If not, oh no. Oh no. Okay, all right. You have some fun. This is you know what? I believe in Ryu. He's been playing incredible all day. Rasul, though, if you've never played this, man, this is... Yep. Chad, Losers Finals is here. Let's go. Our co-main event of the evening.
Yeah, I feel like, Bailina. Yeah, I feel like it's tough for I feel like this is really tough for Melina. But if anyone could do it, is Dat Boy Ryu. We've seen it on display in the previous couple matches. Let's see what he brings to the table right now.
Yes, sir. And by the way, we got Chavo coming through with a $2 super chat saying, I forgot to like the video. Don't be like this guy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. And Chavo, thank you so much for that super chat, supporting the channel. Ryu, by the way, cleaning house to start us off early.
Immaculate timing there on the ball roll, and now he's got another one. This guy is playing big reactions right now, and he is on point. Lightning quick.
All right. The Whirlybird going to be partially good. A bit of a trade on both sides. It will be Ryu with the lead. Taking on one of EU's finest, Rasul, a full-on boss character.
Good boss right there. Gonna keep out of the ground anyways. Totally avoid the Lao hat.
Ooh, that is what Rasul was waiting for. He wants you to get desperate, and then he will make you cry for it. All right, going center screen on this. Both Sector rockets loaded. Now Rasul wants to come in. Rasul with an outstanding lead, and Rasul takes the first round.
Yeah, it started really picking it up, kicking into a different gear the second half of that round, and yeah, really tough right here. He's just controlling the screen at this point.
And by the way, it's going to be AP in Grand Finals UV. And now Rasul, though, really starting to pick Ryu apart.
I think wisely breaking right there, too. There's no reason to save it for later. Now it's time to try to get in on offense, but it's so tough against Rasul. Is going to pester you with hats all over the place.
God, what do you do against this man? This is such a frustrating matchup. Rasul,
really
though,
tough.
that's what he thrives on, is frustrating you. And now Rasul taking this one up to the sky. Ryu, though, getting a taste of this Kung Lao.
Oh man, that is so tough. When you got the grab, walk up into the double rockets. Right now he's doing the install. I don't know if it's gonna help. Wait a second. He might have something cooking.
That is one thing to learn about Rasul. Anytime he has armor, he is happy to spend it. A 1-0 score coming for Rasul and a bit of a speed run. We're gonna see if Ryu can do anything about this. Ryu trying to make this an all North American final. However, Rasul has other intentions. And once again, if anybody does want to donate to the prize pool, you can do so right here where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. As it stands right now, top 2 payout, and we'll see how things are looking towards the end. Once again, guys, thank you so much for everything you do for us. We've been here for what? The better half of 3 hours? Insane!
Absolutely. Great start right there by Rasul as expected, but you know what? Ryu is gonna make some adjustments, maybe take a little moment here to think about how else to approach this matchup, and we know he can certainly even this up. So let's see what match number 2 brings us.
Yes, sir. Let's get you to it, chat. Let's go and let's roll. By the way, I've seen basically every kind of try against Rasul. I've seen every kind of attempt. I've seen the Sub-Zero cameo. It doesn't seem to work. Rasul, man, he just has a knack for this game.
All right, getting out to a decent little bit of a lead right now is Ryu. Let's see if he can avoid all these hats and try to get in another one, but unfortunately, rockets are going to provide a huge opportunity right now for Rasul.
Rasul, he was in Grand Finals yesterday. Can he do the same thing today? However, going to be breaking away from that is going to be Ryu. Ryu trying to march his way in. Look at Rasul, the king of the backdash.
And he knocked away the Kung Lao for Ryu for the moment, although we'll be back shortly. Looks like it is now trying to go on the offense.
Yo,
Getting mixed
Zia?
is not easy.
And Ryu right now, he's gonna have to get in there, man. He's gonna have to make some dirty work out of this. It's not gonna be pleasant, but you gotta get it done. And Rush coming through with the 5-bomb! Saying somebody stop Rasul, somebody's gotta get him out of here. Rush, thank you so much for that on the YouTube side. Nothing but love. And now, Ryu, do we spin the fatal blow? Not just yet. Rasul's gonna wake up with some armor? No.
Backing up here, 20 seconds though. Clock's gonna affect your decisions at this moment.
Somebody's got to make a decision here, and he does not jump forward without those rockets. And now, some keen zoning from Rasul, but that is going to be the round. And all I can say is, Rush, thank you so much for the 5-bomb. I'm sorry, what are we now? $25 away from top 3 payout. Hey.
Here we go. We are at 70. Oh, what happened? No. Who got desynced?
I think we all got desynced.
Yeah,
they both left.
Have
They
mercy.
both left. Damn. Well, restart the match.
It's just me and you in here. What happened?
I don't know.
What? Are you serious? Oh,
This is the most cursed tournament we've ever run.
oh, Lord have mercy, please.
All right, it was a desync. Just give the win to
1-1.
AP, says Taki. All right.
What are we doing
Ryu,
here?
give him the first round.
What
I
are
don't
we
care
doing?
about meter. Let's just restart that first, or just let him have the first round.
Oh, it's tragic.
No, Tragic's a smoke player. He was in this tournament too, by the way.
I meant as an adjective, not a noun.
All right, chat. Well, let's do it, man. Let's get this party
What
started.
do I know?
And Rush saying automatic win for Ryu. He donated $5 saying get Rasul out of here. But of course, we're gonna have to let the players do that. And Ross, I'll take care of it. Just take the first round. Ross, you win round 1. I can't give you any more than that. I'm a generous man, but I'm not that generous, Peter.
I think you're pretty generous. I think you're a nice guy. I think you're a nice guy, babe.
People forget, man. People forget. Let's go.
I do think, man. So wait, what are we doing? Is somebody giving up a round in this one? What's happening?
Well, yeah, Rasul's gonna take that first round. Hopefully he understands that. Rasul, down 2, down 2. I don't care about meter. I don't care about none of that. All right, it's too late in the night for this, Peter.
Too late. It's not. I mean, it's not that.
I've been
late.
up for like 23 hours, man.
We've we've talked about this. Yeah, my sleep schedule has been all sorts.
Sir,
5:49 right here though, and you know what? I do agree. This is not a tight matchup. It's really tough for Melina to get in here. So I'm wondering if Ryu might make a different choice in the next one.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna go. We're gonna roll chat. All right, Ryu is gonna take this first. I'm sorry, no. Rasul is gonna take this first round.
Since you weren't, your point
And
is
yeah,
moot.
meter's gonna be different. A lot of stuff's gonna be different at the same time. We can't play God.
Round 1. Fight.
So Vape, how do you find the energy? Oh man, chicken breast and crystal meth. That is how. Look at
Chicken
Ryu,
breasts
look
are
at
great.
Ryu. By the way, guys, this is usually the stuff we do cut from the YouTube side of things, but now you know what? You guys are gonna experience it all with us. All right, chat, here we go.
Am I too much?
All right, now it's time to really fight. The round has been forgiven. Here we go.
Let's see what we got. Rasul coming out.
Whirlwind.
And
Hard
by the way,
knockdown on the whirlwind.
are you keeping it safe, Rasul? Look in the zone. Rasul will be zoning.
So tough to get in unless you want to try a YOLO ball Rolo approach. And look at, there it is, out of the sky this time though. Great payoff.
Rasul immediately says we're jumping backwards. Rubber ducky in the background. All right,
Yeah.
Ryu. Pedal to the metal here. Spin to win is not going to work here on the side of.
I want your full screen. Kung Lao has so many tools right now, and Melina not really a possessor of many full screen tools, so this is a tough one. Let's see if they can make their way in though. Ryu's just looking for an opportunity.
All right, jump ins coming out left, right, and center field. And Rasul, though, there's the double rockets. Goes for the low, does catch the low, and now Ryu loses that life lead. Where's the armor? No armor.
Right there. The cameo's gonna eat it at least. Not gonna be available up there. Here's an opportunity, babe. Look at the combo.
Oh, yes, sir. And he gets hit. That could have been the round. Wait, there's 25 seconds left. You don't want to wait for Rasul. He will wait for those double rockets to recharge. Can he ball roll punish it? No, Ryu! How did you get hit by that?
Oh my goodness. Not the rockets.
Oh, no. He whipped in the neutral. Man, that is crazy. And Rasul gonna take that game. We gotta go take a look at that, Chad.
Oh, that is very unfortunate right there. I know that Ryu is probably staring at the controller right now in a little bit of anger.
New Or making his way to the chat. Exotic Baddie in the chat. Shout out to the dead homegirls. And yeah, that I didn't get that last part on it, but that was crazy. All right, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Chat, let's get you to that next game and let's send it your way.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be 2-0. Big task in front of Dat Boy Ryu here to even this up. Very close, however.
Is it safe for the two
You
of us
know,
to
as we would say, it's a deceptive 2-0 because it could easily be in a different manner. But right now, Ryu has really got to clutch up, babe.
Hey, we're gonna let the chips fall where they lie. Over 300, well over 300 people in this chat, and Ryu says, "You know what? I've got to dig my way out. The only way to do that is to stop. Oh, wait, is to start digging. That makes no sense. You get what I'm trying to say?"
Yeah, start digging. Absolutely. Ryu off to a great start right there. Good health advantage. But now Rasul is starting to do some Rasul things and just completely be patient and complacent with the control of the screen that Kung Lao possesses.
You will see. Ryu has the lead, but Rasul, he can change that on the drop of a dime. All right. Overhead, though, and just like that, though, Rasul's right back in it. The low gonna be no good.
The low. Yeah, even that little two-hitter, that's pretty good, especially with the game plan that is employed by Rasul.
Okay. Overhead is money, and this is Rasul's world. However, Ryu will have one more chance. However, those rockets are out, Peter. And this is, wait, he spent it. And he gets him! Kill him! Kill him now! However, Rasul says it's never that easy.
It recently became time for him to be able to use that, and oh my lord.
What a sequence from
no.
Rasul. Oh my god.
Round 2.
Baby had him right there, but he already did the install, so he wasn't able to do a fatal blow confirmed. But right now, continuing here with some offensive motion. He needs to keep pouring it on. Stay aggressive.
I can tell you right now, Ryu is not happy. He's saying, I don't care if I win this set. I'm doing some damage, and that's a good mentality to have. Overhead?
Oh no, the overhead clips. Mercy upon us.
All right, but Rasul, you get the feeling if he gets one more conversion, this could be curtains on the side of Ryu. However, Ryu still with the lead. Can he maintain it? Ryu, please don't get hit. Ryu, please don't get hit. Okay, good.
He did not eat the rocket this time. Very wise after eating it the second one. Here we go. He's a round away from avoiding the sweep now, but still set point remains for Rasul.
Oh, very much so. However, some big signs of life coming on the side of Ryu. Nice use of the armor as well.
Here we go. Ryu building some momentum right here. Oh my goodness, the whirlwind. The effect.
Okay. Hello, by the way, what's up, Salty? I'm not gonna read that, but. All right. Flamethrower.
Great blocks right there by Ryu. Let's see if he can make some way in. Kind of feeling each other out here in the heat of the battle. What is going to happen? Oh, unfortunately, that hat is going to knock away a little bit of that cameo meter.
All right, Rasul has
Not
a
really
tremendous
wave dashing
lead.
up.
What can you do here? One has to wonder.
Yeah, and Rasul has full meter as well. This is not going to work out in the favor of Ryu at this moment.
And this should do it. This should clean it up in chat. That's going to be Rasul going back to grand finals. And I want to say, Ryu, thank you so much for playing. I know you played players from all over the world. We appreciate you for coming through and one of North America's finest paying us a visit. Chat, with that, we have one more match. It is going to be Rasul taking on AttackPotency, and this is going to be for the top 2 placing. Chat, let's get it sent your way. By the way, Computers, give me your thoughts on that set.
Well, great match right there. Really back and forth. I mean, it says 3-0, but it was more highly contested than that. Ryu really put up a fight and what I think is a very difficult matchup. And we know we're going to see him again in the future, but Rasul playing like Rasul, doing it yet again, moving into grands.
All right, Chad, with that, you heard Computerson here. It's one more match to send at your home. There are no Steam updates as it goes right now. This is going to be a clean first to 3. AttackPotency looking to get the better share of the $75 coming your way. Let's get it. AP versus Rasul. Let's see if Rasul can adapt to it. I've seen both of these players go back and forth, and now it is go time. Let's get both players in the building. Computerson, you ready for one more?
Oh, absolutely, I am. And yes, 3-0 but close. Correct, you are Poseidon. Yeah, that's where I view that, because that was really, really tough right there. All right, I get the invite from AttackPotency. Thank you for that. I'm on my way to the match. Really looking forward to see what happens here in grand finals.
Chavo excited for the run back, and so am I. And all right, guys, this is going to be our final match. Keep in mind, if AttackPotency does win 3, this set is over. If Rasul wins 3, we have a brand new set. And Poseidon, what's going on, man? What is up? What is up? And Chad, let's go!
Indeed here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that took me a second. NRS gave me some weird message, and then it just started working again. I don't know why.
Ryu, as it stands right now, this would be top 2 payout. If we get to 100, I can make it top 3. It would be 50, 30, 20, but as it stands right now, it's top 2. However, we'll see how this tournament goes. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes.
What the?
However, right now, we're going to do our best to call this action. And by the way, Exotic Batty saying the baby Zaddy said hi. Tell him I said hi back, man. Shout out to you and the Dead Homegirls chat. Grand Finals is upon us. And AP coming out with the Johnny Inspirational.
Oh, is that what we have? Johnny Tremor right here. I was okay. I didn't know what to expect at this moment.
All right, chat, let's get it. By the way, let's do the damn thing. This will be the final match of the night. Let's see if we go in overtime. Yes, Poseidon, that is in fact a split. The grab though on the side of AP says, you know what? Let me show you guys how it's done though. He says there will be a North American champion here today.
Big win in neutral right there yet again, deleting it all with the amplified shadow kick. But right now, Rasul clapping back. Great mid-screen confirm right here, babe.
Yes, sir. And yo, D-Ship, what's up, man? Welcome back. And Sen Platinos, I see you, Kate, up in the building. Looks like the entire community is here having a great time.
Oh,
Brand is going to be good, though. Hang on, Ross. Ross has been on quite the streak so far, though. Does he have too much momentum? One has to wonder.
Oh, my goodness. The aura continues. He's so good right now.
Rasul, the king of the backdash, but AP locks him down. And AP gonna take that round, says there is no god here. That shadow kick is gonna be your god. Slides into home plate, Peterson, and gets it done.
And he was really close to getting the hype meter right there. Just one away, but now Rasul, gonna eat that shadow kick on an okay opportunity, and attack potency is beating him down, bringing him to the left side.
Okay. Rasul trying to find his way out of this corner. It's never going to be that easy, especially against AP. Happy to spend that armor is going to be Rasul. Okay.
Oh my goodness, yes. Instant aerial hat right now. Gonna continue here. The hype meter is activated. What's he gonna do with it?
And by the way, D-Ship, I see you on the YouTube side. What's going on, man? Rush still hanging out with us. D-Nate, Mr. Cobb hanging out. It is a great time to be a fan of Mortal Kombat. They said this game was dead. We refuse to believe it. We refuse, computer.
Stuff right here, continuing there. Oh my goodness, just running up to accompany those rockets with a throw. Great
Overhead.
Stuff right there.
And he's waiting for that
Rasul
armor.
in a good position.
4-3-4, and this Wade doesn't have it. 4-3, and another big grab coming out of AP. Life lead is going to be somewhat in the favor of Ross, and that is going to be the round.
Great use of the whirlwind right there. Yeah, cinch that up. Don't use any hesitation. Take that advantage.
All right, Lowe's coming out. And by the way, that aerial hat they gave to Kung Lao, man, it changed the matchup 100%, man. This character is crazy.
Oh, absolutely. And look at, here's the opportunity pounced upon by attack potency right there. Getting a safe jump in, and here's the start of another combo. Big time corner carry, babe.
All right, jumping's coming out left, right, and center field. 4-3-4, though. However, we got some blasts coming through on the side of Ross. Ross gonna take the lead. That's a full combo starter. AP cannot break away. Keep in mind, though, he will be getting fatal blow.
That's the stuff right here. One round apiece.
Okay. One more is all Ross needs. He's looking to snipe, but wait, gets rid of the sector. That could have been the round. And that is not going to do it, though. That is going to be all Rasul on a 1-0 scored. Is there any way he really resets this bracket, Pewter?
That was a huge opportunity on the punish there that he missed. Yeah, there is definitely a way that he resets this bracket. Rasul has been cooking. There absolutely is. I think he believes in himself. And let's see what happens right here. He clutched that one up.
The question is it time for AttackPotency to come out with the main? I think it might be time, Peter.
I mean, I can't say you're wrong.
Johnny Cage.
This tournament, this is a 5-hour tournament, by the way. This is crazy. We might have to make some adjustments moving forward. We'll see what happens. But chat, either way, we're enjoying this. And young Arasani, great to have you back in the chat, man. The MK11 GOAT himself.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, hell yeah. Love to see that. All right, here we go. Starting off pretty strong as attack potency. Good defense right there. Evading that dive kick opportunity, but he's not going to be able to evade this. The double rockets hit. Big combo time for Rasul.
Yes, sir. All right, Ross looking to cook. Back three, however, can he break the armor? Not quite. AP going to take full advantage of that. And AP starting to march him to the right side of the screen.
Genius stuff. Absorbed all of those hits and returned fire with a big combo. Another one. Great shimmy.
AP
forcing the meter break.
AP with the lead. Rasul, what do you got? Goes for the down one. Rubber ducky in the background, marching him to the right side of the screen. AP, though, a bit of a drop to mold. Rasul, though, on roller skates. Down one. Forward three. AP with a significant lead, and that is going to clean it up. Great comeback on the side of one attack potency.
Yeah, great hesitations and just like changes in the timing of when he was delivering the buttons right there. Made him clean that one up. Great stuff.
Good defense on the side of AP to avoid the rockets. Rasul jumping aerial yet again. And I can see why AP is picking this character, wants that lockdown pressure.
Oh my God, the neutral jump into buttons really helped him out. He did not want to confirm anymore. It's probably because he didn't have any meter. But right now, the shadow kick is going to ring true for attack potency. Continue with offensive buttons, a throw, reset the pace.
All right, Crystalline coming up. And this is going to be big damage for AP, making his way in. And he's going up to the stratosphere on this. Rasul's in trouble. Rasul's got to do something. Forward 3 again. However, going to break through that tremor. Now one. Overhead is good. Spin the fatal. I think that's it, Pewter. I think he's out of here. We're going to have to see.
I think you're correct, actually. I think this is going to seal it up here at the moment and bring it down to the final round. It looks to be that way. Let's see if it goes up 2-0 in the favor of Rasul, or if attack potency can cinch it up.
All right, Rasul is only 1 round away from a 2-0 lead. Definitely was not on my bingo card after how dominant AP looked on the front end. Oh, no punish, though. Does get rid of the Sector Rocket, though. Less range.
Good armor attempt there, but it was blocked. Now he's just going to run up, dash to a forward throw. Good stuff right here. The pace is all yours if you're Johnny in the corner.
Rasul with a beautiful call out on that. And the overhead not going to be paying off on this. The 2-1-2 as well. Rasul trying to march over that crystalline armor. He's happy to fight through it. AP still with the lead.
Oh shit, he's got to dash up.
Rasul right now just a complete matador. Insane.
He doesn't care if he's at health disadvantage. He will continue to do that. He will play that, and then maybe he'll rush up in your face and start getting some offense going. But now is the time. He's got to press buttons, but Johnny's not letting him do any of that.
That's going to be the game. AP going to tie this up. That was beautifully placed. Let me see if I actually saved that. Look at this backdash. That was clean, and Rasul taking the bait on that, and AP going to be pulling away. 1-1 going to be your current set score. AP needs 2 to close the show, Pewter.
Oh my goodness, yes, what a fantastic answer back right there. Oh, he really picked up the steam there when it counted, and yeah, 1-1 right now. Rasul though, let's see what he can do. We've seen how great the calculation is by him.
All right, well, a minimum of 2 more matches, however, against Rasul. You got the feeling like we could be going into some overtime here. I'm never opposed to it. Chad, once again, thank you so much to everybody who's been watching from around the world. I see 200 on the YouTube side, 160 on the Twitch side. By my logic, that's 5 trillion people. That's the entire population of the universe, Computerson.
Oh, yes, indeed. Trillions and trillions and trillions. There goes the whirlwind. Weird exchange right there. Get the cameo out, so when he went for the forward throw, it just shoved him a little bit. But now, Rasul looking to get some momentum building here on the offensive end.
All right, solid grab coming out on the side of attack potency. However, Rasul still holding the cards, and Adam Murphy cheering on for USA. That would be 1 attack potency. Actually, I believe AP's coming out of Mexico. Could be wrong about that. Could be right. I don't know.
Oh, he went for the jump one and went for a forward throw. Did not work.
Rasul, everything is being denied here. AP knows this matchup. He says, you know what? There's nothing you can do to me that Kale has not already, and that is AP in the driver's seat now.
This guy.
He is absolutely cooking right now. Great defense and great counterplay. Great reactions, and there's the jump 3 into a nice combo to start off this round.
Yes, sir. Here comes the gut punch. Right.
440. Hold that.
It feels like everybody's just cheering on AP, and you can feel the aura. The spirit bomb coming full effect. AP pulling away. Rasul's got to find a way out of this corner. Got to find a way to that sector setup.
So far, he's been hardly able to move. Right there, the whirlwind's gonna help him out a little bit, but AP is just providing so much offensive pressure. Let's see if he can get in. Oh my, Tremor is gonna stop that counterattack attempt right there by Rasul, but now he's back in the offensive control. Fatal blow confirmed.
All right. AP is not dead. By the way, Sylvester, I see you up in the building, says, how long is left in the stream? This is the last set of the night. Deflector, I see you joining us as well on the Twitch side. And Rasul, though, believe it or not, does hold the cards here as far as zoning goes.
This is tough right here.
And he guesses wrong. Rasul with the comeback. A well-spent fatal blow, Computerson.
Yes, absolutely, and he had full meter for striker right there, so damn it, pull him out when it is crunch time. And now this is even more crunch time with 1 round apiece for each player.
Yes, sir, we are moving. We are cruising. These two coming out left, right, and center field. And Sylvester, Shark Tank is tomorrow. All right, now Rasul, they'll start to lose that life lead, trying to go for the whirly bird. It will pay off, believe it or not.
Great movement right there. Gets him to reset, and now look at the combo he gets in return after that sequence.
And AP, they're on roller skates here. Rasul continuing to take that lead. AP's in some trouble. And Rasul, I have a feeling he is not going to let his foot off the gas. And that is going to do it. Rasul on a 2-1 lead. This one just got a lot more interesting, Computerson.
Oh my hallelujah. He is looking to reset this bracket and very, very well on his way to doing so.
Yes, sir. Remember, the payout split's going to be about 50 and 20. So that's a lot of cheddar to lose here in grand finals. However, we'll see what AP decides to come out with. Is it going to be the Johnny? We will see. If they come out with Johnny, they would need to win 2 straight. Chad, let's go.
I mean, we know AttackPotency's got a few characters on his roster, but it looks like he's going to continue here with Johnny Cage.
What's the name of your film about us?
By the way, Andy Jordan
Thinks
saying,
he can do that.
Kombat.
Andy Jordan saying, is this the rematch? Yes, it is. This is grand finals, and it will be AP coming out on the winner's side. Bailina saying buff low tier Kung Lao. Crazy, man. This character's insane. How would you buff this character, Computerson? The hat's pretty good.
I think he's in a fine spot. I get the irony of the statement. Yeah, I think Kung Lao is pretty good.
All right.
Look at the armor right through there. He's got great armor. He's got a lot of tools. I mean, let's be real. And look at, they're all on display right now, where Rasul is in masterful effect of all of them.
This bracket's gonna get reset though. This is trouble right now for AP. And Rasul, if he wins this, we will never hear the end of it. And Rasul's gonna take that round. He is on reset point.
Oh my goodness, yes. And he continues with the onslaught. Relentless pressure. At this point, you want to try, I'm not even gonna Oki. He just played mind games and gave him a throw. Insane stuff. Rasul is on one tonight.
By the way, I see the chat talking about buffs. Who would you buff if given the chance? It's gotta be Shang, right? Make his fireballs safe from every distance. Gotta be, right?
Yeah, I think Shang could use some work. Yeah.
Bailina saying Li Mei, that's not bad at all. They did try to buff her T-Rex arms. Was not necessarily the best buff. However,
they tried to buff her, but they didn't try hard enough.
Well, I'll tell you this right now, Computerson, we're staring at a reset point right now, and Rasul's gonna reset this bracket, which means we get an old-fashioned first to 3, and AP is in some trouble here. So it says 3-1. However, we gotta set this right back to 0-0. Rasul looking to get this done for Europe.
The almighty Kung Lao comes through. Yes, a reset. Oh my God, we have a bonus match. You guys are getting. Oh, I'm overjoyed.
We're getting all kinds of spoiled today.
Yes, yes.
And I see Run to Music
yeah,
I see Run to Music all day already on the YouTube side saying it's time for the superhero. All right, let's see what AP decides to do. And yes, it is time, Chad, for AttackPotency's main.
Oh Lord, we thought it might come to this, and indeed it has. Now that the bracket has been reset, AttackPotency says, you want to F around? You might find out, and you might, well, indeed, right here.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Computerson. It's been an honor spending this with you. Now we have a guaranteed first to 3 AP. Losing that W next to their name. This is a bracket reset, and we'll find out who's got this. Ooh.
Oh. Narrow miss on the connection right there, and Rasul taking full advantage of it, using Striker as well. Gonna continue with the left side of this screen, and look at this damage. Fade.
Rasul right now is going crazy, man. Is there anybody who can stop him? If there's anybody, it's got to be AttackPotency, and he's gonna do his best. Here he goes.
Bro just hit for 517, but now, yeah, look at AttackPotency on the counter display. Oh, there goes the alt block attempt. He's got the lead now, babe.
Rasul burns the armor. We're backing up after all that beautiful punish from AP. This is a completely different matchup. You pissed AP off, and now you gotta find out, Computerson.
Brilliant stuff right there. The actions were on full display. Wow, great stuff by AttackPotency.
And Kurz, I see you on the YouTube side. What is up, man? Welcome back. And Sylvester says, is this your only stream today? Yes, I am exhausted. I've been up for like 24 straight hours. But you know what? That's why we have Computerson here.
You know, we do our damn best. We do everything we can. We slave day and night for you guys. But right now, AttackPotency is putting on so much damage, babe. He has flipped the switch since choosing this different character.
And Rasul, I'm sorry, and Rush, I got you, of course. And there is going to be the punish coming from Rasul. We know what kind of numbers he can put up here. We are all wondering, is this Omni-Man going to be able to finish the job, or does Rasul unlock this win?
Quick Oki on the overhead right now. Rasul is starting to cook, but AttackPotency has a full meter. So maybe a throw to finish this one.
Oh, and that is Rasul.
There it
We
is.
are again all tied up. All right, Rasul not going away quietly here, Peter. Definitely not.
Oh, does I call it, or does I call it a throw to end that one? Great stuff by Rasul, and huge crossover opportunity, taking full advantage, squeezing all the juice out of that. And then he backs up and just starts throwing aerial hat.
And Rasul, he has a game plan here 100%. However, AP still trying to make their way in there, does not find the mix. Big punish from Rasul. And that meter is not building close enough for AttackPotency, just gets it back.
He knows the timing so well. He knows when to hit the buttons. But right now,
Oh my
AttackPotency.
God.
What the down two was that?
Dude, this is tough right now, and Rasul is gonna take the first game with one more hit. But wait, this is gonna be AP's last parting shot. They've got to go.
Hold on a second. He's got, after this fatal blow sequence is over, he's got a couple options to do. What's he gonna do on Oki?
I got you, Ospas. I got you.
And also remind yourself of the fact that there is almost full meter for Lau.
Remember,
There it is.
yeah, there's also that. He's dead. All right, Rasul officially in that driver's seat. A 1-0 score coming on the side of this Kung Lao. He officially has the lead here in Grand Finals after resetting that bracket. This is crazy, man. Is it a time for AP to pull out the tremor, though?
You know, I gotta respect Rasul, man. He's relentless. He sticks to his game plan, and it's a tough game plan to beat, no matter what character you're picking. So yeah, let's see what AttackPotency's got here. We know he's got a litany of characters he can choose from. So I'm interested to see here.
Omni-Man.
I know, Salty. I promise we'll play it again. I promise we'll get an event going for that. Don't undownload it. Keep it, please, Salty.
Here I am.
Okay, Kung Lao, prove your worth.
All right, what's up, by the way, Slaps Booty? Welcome back. Arasani up in the building. AP themselves. Send Planetinos, you know it's a party. And now, all right, AP has got their work cut out for them.
I still got MK11 myself. That'll be fun in the future. All right, now Rasul, after the reset, finds himself in the advantage here, up 1-0, staying without of distance. And
right, Lowe's
Striker
coming
helped
out.
him out in a big time there, Vape.
Yes, sir. All right, Rasul losing that life lead, at least for now, but there's some more armor, because of course there is. Overhead is money. Rasul
my
is going
God.
insane. Is he gonna do this?
That was actually evil. He jumped in with this. Oh my God! He jumped in with a jump one, knowing it was gonna miss, and then immediately followed with forward two. You are a psychopath.
Rasul, look at the backdash. Look at this. Look at the tech. AP trying to catch him.
He says, "Think I won't?" You know he's gonna do it.
No punish, and that's
Oh.
Rasul. Halfway to winning this set. Absolute insanity, Chad.
Round 2.
Say what you will, but Rasul is very calculated. The movement, everything he does right now has been on precision, but you know what? More precision right here by AttackPotency. Gonna fantastically do some damage right there.
And what you gotta do right now, if you're on the side of AP, you cannot afford to get tilted. Don't focus on chat, do not focus on any of the comments. All you gotta do is just focus on the Kung Lao in front of you, this true boss character, Kung Lao.
Oh, what a sweet opportunity right there for AttackPotency, and another one yet. After 340 damage, now he's holding a huge life bar lead.
All right, by the way, AP showing some big signs of life. This should be all she wrote, and yes. All right, AP only down by 1 round. Let's see what they've got. If Rasul takes a 2-0 lead, this could be very tough, Computerson.
Absolutely, it is showing some signs of life right there as AttackPotency after previously getting kind of ran through, to be honest, by Rasul. But let's see what he can do in retrospect. Oh my God, Rasul is back at it again, and he's got full meter as well.
Oh my God, Rasul! And Rasul, the jump back god, he takes a complete control of this match.
Spinning bar right there. What an interruption, and the aerial hats are just so timely.
Where's the armor? You know it's coming. No! All right, AP getting a bit of a break there. The problem is they're in the red zone. Rasul in the driver's seat.
Early break, wise enough, because that would have been almost 400 damage if he wouldn't have broken right there. But AttackPotency has a full bar himself. No, never mind. He burned one right there.
And there, one more. And that is going to do it. A 2-0 score on the side of Rasul. What a comeback we've seen from him. And now he needs one more to win this tournament.
A quite disrespectful brutality. Rasul is coming through Oh my God, he has been playing in spades lately, Vape.
He's been playing incredibly, man. It's tough. It's tough, man. If you're on the opposing side of this, this is super, super tough to deal with. But however, we've got to let the chips lie where they fall, Computer. We cannot interfere with this.
We got some spice in the chat. I love it. I love it. But right now, oh my goodness, Rasul is just, he's got this ability of just turning on a different gear.
Here I am.
And yeah, actually, would this be a double reverse? That's a good question, Bailey.
It wouldn't be a double reverse. It would just be a reverse.
Would it be a double reverse?
It would be a reverse. No. It would be a bracket reset into a 3-0 if he gets it done here. And by the way, you see AP, he's pulled out his main weapon in the form of the Tremor.
We got to come up with the name for that. Anyways, Rasul is coming up with the name for I'm about to beat your ass, because that's what he's doing right now. Oh my goodness, babe.
Yes, sir. All right, AP, though, showing some big signs of life. They will have lead. He's going to wake up with armor. No, I predicted it.
There's some armor on the return from Rasul right now. Another armor, big time belly bump, full pits to chesty, as you might say. But now, look at the return from Rasul. Oh my goodness, he doesn't drop anything, does he?
By the way, El Kukui, AP was the one who sent Rasul to the loser side. And right now, Rasul about to get his run back in spades. And there is the armor yet again. Rasul is really about to do this thing, man. Crazy.
Oh my God, yeah, who beat Rasul? That's a good question. Who pissed him off, man?
Oh, it was AP.
Who did this to you? Yeah, he's so angry that he just needs to snap off, because that is what he's doing.
All right, damage is coming out. And now AP, though, this is your last chance. You've got to get something done. And again, the armor, though, just ever prevalent from Rasul.
Perfect timing on the frame right there. He knows exactly when to interrupt with the armor.
And this could be the beginning of the end. And yo, what's up, Deadly Rebel?
He had to burn that right there. Had to burn that. Look at the air hat yet again. Dive kick to get closer.
Big
Great
punish
defense
from
on the
AP.
stomp. Oh, wait, here we go.
All right, this could be where AP gets started. Big pickup from AP. Keep in mind, though, you got to be wary of the wake-up armor from Rasul. He likes to do it.
A lot of stuff to make up right here, but that is a great start.
Does he
And
break?
there it is.
I don't think he's gonna break. Oh, AP with a drop into the thunderclap. Very smart out of them. All right, AP lives to see another round, but how much more can they go?
Fight.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what happens. This could be the start of a heroic comeback, or it could be Rasul just taking it through. He's gonna break early there in the matter. Do not blame him at all. Give him more of an opportunity if he might need one here, but I don't think he's gonna get another breaker opportunity. Look at that interruption, babe.
Business for AP, and this is gonna lead to so much damage. Yo, Shutter, good morning to you. Okay. All right, Rasul, halfway.
Goodness.
Look at the damage, 52, yes.
Oh, 525 is insane right here, but look at, here goes AttackPotency. Wasn't able to quite pick that one up the way he wanted to, maybe.
All right, Rasul.
Got the armor on now.
Oh, there's a punish. This should be close to being tied up. And Rasul does not have a lot of meter.
Oh, crystalline armor provided such a huge opportunity right there, and AttackPotency still with the full bar.
That's a punish. Oh, it should have been. Overhead, he's got a break.
Oh my, yes.
All right, AP on his last leg here, Chad. Who is gonna take this? He catches him.
Oh Lord. Oh no. Here it is. Wait, no, he blocks the overhead.
This is guaranteed.
Fantastic.
This is guaranteed. No, it's not. He
Oh,
flawless
no.
blocked it. He flawless
Oh,
blocked
my.
the last hit. Are you kidding me?
Oh my, amazing. Look at the defense. This guy is so quick on that.
That was the only way he would have survived. He actually
Oh,
flawless
Lord.
blocked that. Insane. Okay.
0.09 health. 0.09, not 0.10, 0.09, 900ths of a health percentile. Are you serious?
Let me tell you guys, for you guys who don't know the mechanics of that, if Rasul did not
my.
block that perfectly, then AP would have won that game. Rasul flawless blocked it to perfection. Let's see if I got that on the jumbo cam.
Bro.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Say what you will. Look at this. I don't know how he did it, but he did. And Rasul is going to take it.
God.
That is going to be a 3-0 score. Both those gentlemen are going to be getting paid out, but Rasul is going to be winning today's tournament. That is going to do it. What an event. And Computerson, I know you got some words.
Oh my God, what a fantastic showing right there. Oh man, top notch. I can't say anything more than I've already said. Beautiful display, just amazing.
Great stuff, man. Shout outs to AP, shout outs to Rassul, shout outs to Ryu, shout outs to Disarted, shout outs to everybody that was in that top 8. And for you guys, man, I gotta say, that was one of the most cinematic finishes we have seen in recent memory. But chat, I gotta say, like all good things, they must come to an end. And Computerson, what an event it has been. Over 3 hours. I think we're gonna start cutting down the runtime on these double elimination tournaments. We'll see what happens in the future. But as always, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Computerson, it's been a hell of a day. We both got stuff to do, but all I gotta say is thank you so much to this amazing community for always supporting us, for always being there. Computerson, is there anything else you want to say?
I just want to say the same thing you said. Thank you to everybody in the chat, whoever wanted to chill with us. Fantastic matches for all the players right now, and oh my, that one really came through. And much love to everybody.
Much
Hope
love,
you have a
guys.
great Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We saw some great Molina gameplay. We're going to send you to another one. Be sure to tell Dexy we said hello. You guys have a great night. We'll see you later. My name is VapeCoach. This is Computerson. You guys have a great day. We're back tomorrow with some Shark Tank, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to tune in. Much love, and bye-bye now.
Mwah.